cut now.
Thank you.
See ya. I'll just through the back. Mum came in before. She's a bit upset.
Yes, she has, sweetheart.
Right, so what are we doing today?
Gail, she's determined. He smiled. Well, I mean, maybe he did. Maybe it was a smile. She said it's happened before, but I know she's trying to stay positive, man, but well, I just don't know. I walked back into that room and I see him lying there and I just... Oh, my beautiful boy.
Stop it. Now, come on. There is no shame in letting the mask slip, you know. Certainly not here with me, my darling. Come on. We both know you're going to leave this salon and put that hopeful look back on your face and support Nick and Leanne in any way you can. Yes.
I will.
Of course you will. You know, and I bet there are some days when you're being positive that Leanne would like to give you a slap, eh? Sweetheart, he smiled. And if he never does anything else in his life, he smiled. So whatever's going on in that head of his, it can't be all bad, can it, eh? And did you get that text from Leanne?
Yeah, saying he was talking.
Oh, well, yes, gobbledygook, but talking nevertheless. And, you know, soon it's going to be words, and then it's going to be sentences. Then he'll be able to tell Leanne to rein it in all by himself.
Your 1 o'clock rang before.
It was a definite smile, and he smiled on Saturday, Gail, didn't he, when you were there?
Do you think?
Well, don't you?
Yeah, I think he did.
That's great, that. Proper progress. Yeah, and when I walked in yesterday, I said, "Hey, Nick," and he opened his eyes and smiled again.
Oh, well, he could teach David something.
You want to get down the hospital, David? Nick's going through hell, and he still manages to be nice to his wife.
I said I'm sorry.
Don't
No, you've not.
Well, then I'm saying it now.
What's he done?
He was out of order, stressing about Nick. I had a big kick-off with Kylie and I took it out on her because she was the nearest one there. Was that about cover it?
Not even close.
Right then, I best be off. You coming down later on?
Yeah, as soon as I finish at the bistro.
Right, I'll see you all later then. Ta-ra.
See ya. Well, I did say I'm sorry. All right, it's just you were too angry to listen.
What, did you blame me?
No, I don't. I was really horrible and I feel really bad about it.
You don't look like you do.
Well, I do, all right? I swear. Just everything got on top of me, that's all. And I had this big rage on and I took it out on you and I shouldn't have done. So I'm sorry. Am I forgiven?
Max, you're going to be late for school.
Kylie.
I really do think he feels rubbish. I mean, look at him. Oh, go on, Kylie. Let him out of the doghouse, at least for a little bit. Go on.
Front paws.
Front paws.
Front paws is a start.
Yeah. So what, Nick was smiling then?
Yeah, I think he was. Hope he was. At least he's more aware. You know, I mean, he's recognising people. That's progress, isn't it?
Yeah. Good. Right, I'm off to work. Are you all right to do this for me?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Out of sleep, but it's a very positive development.
Really?
It's important that you try and interact with him when you visit. Talk to him, even if he doesn't appear to respond.
And how long before he can talk to us?
If he does, it could still take a while. And he may sound confused.
What, so you're saying we shouldn't take what he says too seriously? And is he likely to remember anything?
We're hopeful he'll fully regain his memory.
Well, that's wonderful news.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. In his eyes, when we hardly think he's going to sit up in bed and start yattering to us all.
Leanne? Leanne, you okay?
You said he woke up. What's happening?
Yeah, he did, but it was really weird. He was just staring into space.
Did you try speaking to him?
He didn't say anything. It was like he wasn't even there. He didn't know me. What if he stuck like this forever?
So,
Said exactly.
what, he started to open his eyes?
I wish I'd been there.
Yeah, me too.
So happy. I knew he could do it.
Look, if things are looking up now, maybe we could just get on with the christening.
Well, let's just wait and see how he is, eh?
Right. Well, I don't know how long we'll be, so...
Oh, don't worry. We'll be fine, won't we, eh?
See ya.
See ya.
Tina! We've had some good news. Nick's opened his eyes.
Oh, that's brilliant news. Has he set up or said anything yet?
We don't know. We don't think so.
No, but it's still a massive development. In fact, we better get down there.
Yeah.
All right, good luck.
One more.
No time.
I fancied mint imperials, and then when I got to the counter, I ordered bonbons. Don't know why. Play, I wouldn't have heard him. Follow that. Right. How you think you're going to say one thing and then something else comes out your mouth? Stella was in the cabin. By all accounts, can't wait to get out the Rovers.
Oh, can you blame her? Must feel like it's haunted, that place.
Must be awful, isn't it? Living and working in a place that feels like that too. Nick managed to confront his demons over the tram crash. But not everyone's the same, are they? Oh! I wish I hadn't started on these. They're going to stick my jaw together. What? What?
Nick just squeezed me hand when you said about the bonbons sticking your jaw together when you were going outside. Oh, you are still in there, aren't you, eh?
Cheers.
Oh, thanks. What do you think's going on in his head?
I think he's asleep.
Yeah, but he's such a dreamer, though. I had to make this rule that we didn't spend every breakfast getting a blow-by-blow account of what he dreamt about the night before.
I didn't think of him as a dreamer.
Oh, don't get me wrong. They're not the sort of dreams you'd make films about. I remember once he told me he felt like he'd spent the whole night queuing up at the post office. And as soon as he got to the counter, he woke up.
David was the dreamer. Could make films out of his. Not films you'd want to watch, though. Always anxious. Chases and accidents. People not who they say they are. People out to get him. No, I think he'd prefer the post office queue. It's amazing the brothers at all, really.
Hey. It's okay, it's me. It's Leanne. Shh, it's okay.
What's that face?
David isn't here.
Oh, I can't believe it. We should tell somebody.
David.
It's fine. David wasn't hurt in the accident.
Shall I get the nurse?
Yeah.
David.
Listen, David's fine. He walked away with a few cuts and bruises. Oh, this is wonderful. I thought I'd never hear your voice again.
He's talking? Yes. He said his brother's name.
He was in the van with him. I think he's fretting about him.
But it's good, isn't it, that he's talking again?
Yes, I'll let the consultant know. But he mustn't get too het up or overtax himself. It's all right, Nick. Everything's fine.
No, David.
I promise you. David's fine.
Oh, Gail, this is no good. Either he's not going in or he thinks we're hiding somewhere.
Perhaps if he was able to see his brother and know he was all right.
Yeah. Can you call him and get him
I'll
in?
give him a ring.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's nice.
It's not making a lot of sense, but, well, I feel like I've got a bit of him back, you know?
Oh, that is so wonderful. What exactly did you say?
David, over and over. After all he's been through, his first concern was for his brother. Not a second thought for the rest of us.
Yeah, so we've called him in, though. I can't understand why he's taking so long.
Well, he's not been very well today, actually. I mean, he knocked off work early.
Well, he was in the park with Kylie when I called him. He didn't sound himself, though.
Well, perhaps he was just trying to clear his mind.
Well, I wish he'd get a shift on. He was really upset before. We couldn't do anything with him, and I just feel like when he sees David, it'll give him a peace of mind, you know? I'm going to go back in. Nick, David's here. Your brother. And look, he's fine, just like we told you.
He seems pretty out of it. I'll come back later.
No, try talking to him. We've plenty of time.
Well, I don't know what to say.
David, you've been talking to him for weeks. It's no different.
Tell him about Lily. You never need any excuse in the salon. Go on.
Hey, mate, it's, David. I just wanted to let you know I'm okay. And I'm really sorry about what happened.
He's waking up.
Yeah, keep talking, keep talking.
We've all been really worried about you, but we're pleased you're getting better.
You see, we told you. David's just fine.
Look, it's David, he's here, and just like you wanted.
No.
Nick,
What? I didn't do anything.
It must be the shock. Oh, is he all right?
and I don't know, nurse! Nurse! It's all right. What's going on? What's he doing?
Please, I need you to step into the corridor now.
All right, Nick, it's okay.
Lay down, lay back.
It's all right.
Settle down. Settle down. Everything's fine. There.
All right, Mrs. Knockback.
Well,
His heart rate's returned back to normal and he's sleeping now. The doctor reckoned that it was probably a panic attack, possibly brought on by seeing David.
Sorry.
Oh, no, it's not your fault. The doctor reckons it's not unusual for patients with head injuries.
so he's not worried.
It didn't seem to be.
Well, what brought it on?
Well, they reckon it could have been a number of things. He might not have recognised David, or seeing David might have reminded him of the accident.
Oh, yes. Oh, goodness, no wonder he was spooked. Poor Nick.
Well, I'm not going to get upset. He's on the mend. He'll be back to his old self soon and we can all get on with our lives again. Where are you going?
I'm just going to go for a walk, get some air.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
No, it's fine. I won't be long.
Do you think I should go after him?
No, let him go, lovey. Come on. He's had a shock tonight. Let's give him time to clear his head a little, OK?
So have you got everything?
Yeah.
Right, come on then. David's taking you to school, aren't you, David?
What?
Taking Max to school, it were you that said you would.
Oh, yeah.
Are you all right, or have you just not woken up yet or something?
No, fine.
Nick will be fine. Don't you worry.
I'm not worried. I'll see you later.
Bye, Max.
Be good. Bye. Bye, love.
I think you're right about him worrying.
I know I am. But don't you start. We don't know why Nick reacted the way he did. Maybe he saw David and it took him back to the crash. Maybe he thought he was still in it.
You think?
I do.
Or maybe he saw David, remembered everything about me and him and how Lily could be his.
It's possible.
More than possible. And you know it. Anyway, I'm going to go and get this one registered this morning. See if that cheers David up a bit. Gonna go and get you made official, aren't we? Yes, we are. Yeah. Off to registry. They're not going to ask me any weird questions, are they?
Well, you should know you've done it before.
Oh, I didn't feel like I've done it before. Because then I didn't have an husband. Or anybody then. Well, you know what it's been like with Lily. Folk coming round saying, oh, ain't she lovely, and wanting to hold her and that.
I do.
Made me feel proud. Like this is something fantastic I've done.
Well, it is.
Yeah, well, there were none of that with Max. It was like I'd done the worst thing ever. Do you know what? I think I'm going to go and see Nick after. See if I can get through to him.
Get through to him and say what?
Just remind him how we have to keep what happened a secret. Which I know you might not agree with because you think I should have told David everything,
No. I don't. Not anymore.
Well, you did.
But not now. I've seen the four of you together. Seen what a wonderful little family you are. The past... Well, we can't change it, can we? But... Well, we don't have to let it spoil everything.
Well, no, I don't want to.
You're a lovely mother and a lovely wife to David. That's all that matters.
Yeah. I just need to make sure that Nick knows that. Now then, all dead official.
Lily Platt. Does this mean she can vote now?
Not yet, she can't.
They asked me if I wanted a second name, but I said, no, what's the point? Unless you're frightened we're going to lose the first one.
I'll wear it out.
Oh, I bumped into Leanne earlier. I said I'd go and see Nick.
Yeah, well, there's no rush.
But I said I'd go in this afternoon because I've not seen him since he's come round.
Yeah, but he's not properly come round yet, though.
David, do you not want me to go or something?
No, it's not that.
Of course it's not.
It's just... Don't expect too much, that's all. I mean, he's still in a bad way, and he might say things that don't make a lot of sense, that's all.
Well, we all do that.
No, but weird stuff, like about the accident or something, so just don't take too much notice, all right?
Right, okay.
You look tired.
It's probably because I am.
Well, why don't you have a rest, eh? I'll see to her if she needs it.
Oh, will you?
Of course, that's what I'm here for.
And you know what? I might actually nip out for half an hour.
Go for as long as you like. Look like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Yeah, I am actually a bit worried about global warming, to tell you the truth. Yeah, then do you want to...
Yes, I do.
Okay. There you go.
I've got you. Grandma's got you.
I won't be long.
Good.
So you don't want to
Because Leanne made me show them to him.
Yes, well, she would.
And then he starts trying to talk, which he's still not right good at.
No, I know.
And he's talking about Lily. And he's saying mine. Mine! Of course, Leanne didn't know what were going on. Oh, it was just horrible.
Well, they must just be thoughts in his head. I mean, they'd just be going round and he can't stop them coming out.
Anyway, it were okay just. Because Leanne decided he must have been trying to say my niece.
You don't think he was?
No. Because of the way he were looking at me. My baby is what he was trying to say.
Please, God, anything but that.
So now I'm thinking, what happens when he can talk properly? Is he going to go back to keeping what happened a secret? Or has something flipped in his head and now he's going to tell everybody everything?
Oh, that's a nice look, isn't it, Kylie? Do you think it's too young for me? It's gone now. It was a sort of sailor suity thing, you know, with culottes, navy blue. Maybe I'm...
And then he woke up again. Oh, I don't know, it's enough to send you mad, isn't it?
Oh, love.
I was just coming to ask you a big favour.
Yeah, of course, go on.
The thing is, we've got this big booking at the bistro at lunchtime.
Oh, yeah, you all right?
Oh, hi, David. Yeah, it's her 50th wedding anniversary. There's about 20 of them. And I'd rather sit with Nick. You know I'd rather sit with him. It's just, I don't really want to say goodbye to this booking. I just need to keep things going for him, you know?
You're spinning all the plates, aren't you, love?
Yeah, and I'm sorry, Gail, I'm gonna have to ask you to work and all. And I was just wondering, David, would you be able to sit with Nick just for a couple of hours, you know, over lunchtime and maybe into the afternoon, just so I can oversee things at the bistro?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, thanks.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Yeah, he had a panic attack last time I saw you.
What, so I'm supposed to avoid him now for the rest of my life?
Yeah, and he is a lot calmer now.
Yeah, but he was in the van when it happened, and...
No wonder it gives him flashbacks.
Well, I said I'd do it, all right?
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course I am. It's the least I can do.
Right, Gail, I'll see you at the bistro later on. Bye, Kylie.
I'm not sure you're up to this, David.
Well, I don't care what you think.
Maud? I think it's lovely how you make an effort for Nick. I'm sure he appreciates it.
Well, it's better than him looking at the big black rings under my eyes from all the sleepless nights. I look like I've been out on a bender. I wish.
He does love you, you know. More than anything in the world. Get through this. You can get through anything.
Yeah. Anyway, better go and sit with him. I'm going to be there till 12 and then your David will be there.
I'll sit with him if you like, you know. I could get Tina to change the shift.
No, thanks, Gail. It's all sorted. And to be honest, I kind of trust you more than Tina.
Well, yes. I am a bit classier.
Yeah, and anyway, I think it'll do the brothers good to be together, you know? Don't you think? Especially now Nick's more responsive.
Yeah, of course.
Anyway, see you later.
It's nice, isn't it?
Thought I had a spare pair in my bag. And on top of it all, Holden weddings cancelled, block booking gone, wives come down with shingles this summer. Yeah, here we are. Kylie? Are you all right?
Every every day. Every day I wish I'd not been so stupid. I look at the baby and I think, how can you get yourself into such a mess? I'm sick of it.
Listen to me, Kylie. You have to stay strong for David's sake.
What's Nick saying to him in the hospital? I can't handle it.
Getting hysterical solves nothing.
What if I can't keep my mouth shut? It's there, all the time, close to the surface. What if it all comes bubbling out?
I do like...
Think of the consequences.
I don't want to.
Then don't.
But is it really fair on Nick? He's already confused enough as it is without us lying to him about everything.
And your solution is to come clean? Are you daft? This is completely the wrong time. He needs calm, stability. He needs Leanne.
Yeah, I know. But he's already referred to Lily as mine. What else has he got up his sleeve?
And you think Leanne will be quite so doting if you air your dirty laundry?
I don't know how forgiving she is.
After everything she's done for him. The hours, days she's sat by his bedside going out of her mind with worry. And you want to repay her like this? Nice one, Kylie. I'm really impressed by your kindness.
Oh, actual...
It pains me to say it.
Those tights like your colour.
We both behaved disgracefully. Whether because we've been backed into a corner or been drunk. Whatever the reason, we've lied. Whether to protect the ones we love or to save our own skins. This house is a web of lies. And now we don't have the right to call the shots anymore. Now we just have to sit tight and leave it to fate.
So we just give up?
I'm right on this one, Kylie. I know you don't think it, but I am. I'll put these on at work.
I feel sick.
Have a glass of water. You're up early? I know. She's gorgeous. Have you made a pot of tea?
No, just for me.
So what have you been doing? Looking at photos?
Just thinking, really, how lucky I am.
Me and my mum are going to see Nick this morning if you want a lift.
I can't, I've got appointments.
He needs us now more than ever.
Well, he doesn't really need me.
I'm gonna give her 5 more minutes.
Do you want to come with us to the hospital this morning?
No, I'm good, Ty. Thought maybe me and you'd go after work.
We've got a baby now, Kylie, and Max. I keep swanning off to the hospital every 5 minutes. That's all we'll have to think about.
Who's had all the milk?
I'll nip to Deb's.
Someone got out of bed the wrong side this morning.
Yes, he has. You know, I thought that when I came in.
Yeah, and that's a good sign, because sometimes he's very pale.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, I know you are, love. Do you want a drink?
No.
I spoke to the nurse before. She said you're making great progress.
What's that mean?
Well, it means you're getting better.
So why can't I walk? Why can't I think of the next word? Why can't I think?
Well, it might take time, love. You've been in a terrible road accident.
Look, you are lucky to be alive, my darling.
Am I?
Yes, of course you are.
Yeah, and you will be able to walk and think again just like before.
It just might take time, that's all. And we'll be here as long as it takes.
Where's David?
Oh, he's with Maria in the salon.
Why didn't he come?
Well, he said he'd call in later.
Yeah, and he's pretty busy with, you know, him and Kylie and the new baby.
No, I want to see David.
And that's a good sign.
Nick.
What?
Well, that's not very nice. We've made an effort to get here.
Did I ask you?
No.
No, I didn't. You're just here to make yourself feel better, not me.
Now, that's not true.
Oh, come on, Nick. There's no need to be so rude to your mum.
I don't even know why you're here. Why can't you just leave me alone? It's just women just round me talking rubbish. Just go away. Go home.
We want to help.
OK, you want to help me? You want to help me? You tell David I want to see him, and I want to see him now.
David?
I'm just up at the shop.
No, never mind that. Get yourself to the hospital.
Hey?
Well, I don't see why I should.
Why? What's going on?
Nick wants to see you.
And he's in a foul mood.
He's just as good as kicked us out.
Downright rude, actually, Gail.
He's got head injuries, ma'am. He's not himself.
Why does he want to see me?
He's fed up of talking to women. He wants to talk football, I don't know, but... Anyway, my mum can manage here, and I'll look after Kylie and Lily. You go see your brother.
Hiya. Do I smell her sick?
Come here. No, you smell a baby.
Yeah, baby's sick.
Well, just a little bit. Nobody'll notice.
You know, I saw Tina this morning.
Did you?
Yeah, looking like she just stepped out of a beauty salon. It makes you think we should all do like she did. Have your babe, then hand it over and let somebody else do the dirty work.
You wouldn't want to hand Lily over.
No.
And if it makes you feel better, think how she smells after a night behind that bar.
Well, I think I know which David would choose.
Why are you saying that?
No reason. Just I wish you were ugly, that were all. Oh, you're back then. Timed that nicely, she's flat out.
Looks like you when you're sleeping.
Which isn't very often. Oh, listen, Eva texted me earlier. Asked if I fancied going for a drink. So she can tell me all about a new job.
What job?
I don't know, I need to...
All right. Yeah, you go. Tell me later.
You'll have to see to her.
I've said I'll go back to the hospital.
Well, yeah. I want to.
Okay.
Why do you not think I would?
Yes! Right, I'll text Eva.
£2.40.
Well, he was a bit on edge earlier,
Bit. I thought he was going to throw us out.
but his memory seems to be getting better.
Maybe that's why he's on edge. I'm only saying maybe, I don't know.
Right, anyway, I'll see you later.
Yeah. What's your name? Leanne and Simon have just left.
Changing the guard, is he? Must think I'm gonna run away.
No.
Minute your back's turned.
Leanne said your memory's coming back. Does that include everything?
She's gotta know, haven't you?
No.
Everything, yeah. Me and Kylie's what you mean, isn't it? All the lying. Having to pretend, acting like spies. I remember it all. Every single rotten bit of it.
I don't know whether to be glad or sorry.
I'll be sorry. So how is he? Proud father?
David, he's doing everything he can. He loves that child.
Happy, is he?
Happier than he's ever been, I think.
I know. Now he has everything.
He thinks he has.
Unlike me.
Oh, Nick.
Been lucky so far, hasn't he?
Yeah. How's Nick?
I think he's improving. I really do.
Why, has he said anything weird?
Well, he still can't always find the right word, but his memory's come back.
Imagine having no memory. Like every day you start afresh. A lot to be said for that.
There is.
You know,
She is cranky today.
Yeah, takes after her mum.
Let's hope she behaves at the front end.
She'll behave. You're as good as gold, aren't you, Lily, eh? Come on, babe.
David was a crier when he was her age. Sarah Lou, not so bad. Nick, he was an angel.
And my cream jeggings in that lot.
Where is David, anyway?
I don't know.
Shouldn't he be home by now?
Is David about?
No idea where he is.
Oh,
How's Nick?
well, I don't want to tempt fate, but they said he might be home next week.
Oh, Leah,
Yeah, I know.
that's wonderful news. Shall we have a cup of tea to celebrate?
Oh, no, I can't. I've promised Simon I'd take him to the cinema. Oh, by the way, did Max give Mrs. O'Keefe a card?
It's Miss O'Keefe, I'll have you know.
Is it? Oh, I put Mrs. on the card.
No one at home to practice on.
Oh, still, a million dinners, that's some cooking, isn't it?
She was there when Nick started in the infants.
Yeah, he looked a bit nostalgic when I told him.
She's put in a shift, all right. 32 years. Ruled with an iron spoon, by all accounts.
Yeah, one of life's unsungs, eh?
Well, she'll be singing now.
Listen, can you do me a favour?
Yeah, of course.
Can you give that to David on the quiet?
Yeah, what is it?
It's a hotel reservation for Kylie. He left at the hospital by mistake.
He didn't say anything to me about it. Still, nobody tells me a dicky do.
All right, thanks, I better go.
Yeah, enjoy the film.
Yeah, cheers, see ya.
Who was that?
It was Leanne. Nick might be coming home next week.
Next week?
Yeah, all being well. Shall we have a G&T to celebrate?
Is David still not back? There you go. Oh, thanks, Mum. Don't mention it, darling.
Morning.
Bit glam to be scrubbing bogs, aren't you?
Well, it's my day off, so I thought I'd go into town, maybe have a spot of lunch, and then finish off with a bit of retail therapy.
Oh, steady on, Gail. You'll be having fun next.
Someone round here needs to. See you later.
See ya. What's up with you, face ache?
No, just tired, that's all. Is this mine?
What are you doing today?
I'm at the salon hour.
And what about after?
Nothing.
She'll be straight home after work then?
Carly, for the last time, there's nothing going on with me and Tina, all right? So will you just get off my back, please?
Good to see you back on your feet again.
Yeah, it's not the standing that's a problem, it's the moving around bit.
You take it easy, you've been through a lot, and if there's anything you need...
Yeah, thanks, Fizz.
Let's get inside before we see anyone else.
Yeah.
Nick!
Oh, too late.
You're back!
Oh, it's my ribs.
I'm sorry, but I'm just so pleased to see you home. How are you feeling? Nick?
You all right? I'll let you out, then. I'll give you on with that.
I can manage.
It's all right, I can...
I said I can manage.
Maybe let him get settled. Maybe pop back in an hour or two, yeah?
Yeah, okay. He's probably just tired, needs some time on his own.
Never mind him. Where'd you disappear to? I've been trying to get hold of you all day.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to charge my mobile up again. Why? What's the matter?
Well, I need that envelope that Leanne gave you last night.
For the hotel?
Yeah, where is it?
Home.
Where at home?
Don't worry, Kylie won't find it. I put it in a DVD box for safekeeping.
Unbelievable.
David?
It's not here.
Well, I can't think where else it could have got to.
Well, try. I mean, did you sure you put it in a DVD kit?
Absolutely positive.
Right, well, which one?
I can't remember. I don't know what you're getting so upset about. I mean, the hotel will still have the room booked for you.
Yeah, but I don't want Kylie finding out. Well, not yet.
Well, if she does, she'll be absolutely delighted. Look, you get back to work. I'll have another think about where it can be, and if I find anything, I'll let you know. And David, try not to worry.
The devious little...
You're supposed to be resting.
Cheers.
Was that Leanne?
Trying to get Simon settled. Won't be back for a bit.
Good job you got me to look after you then.
You know you can go. I'm off to life support machine now.
Will you be all right for the christening tomorrow? David's going to be disappointed.
Yeah, right now that's the least of my worries.
Okay.
Hello?
I need to see you.
It's a bit difficult. My mum's here.
Well, can't you get rid of her?
What's this about?
I can't talk on the phone. I've got to see you. Something's happened.
Okay, give me a few minutes.
No, it's me.
I heard about your set two with Tina.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so were David and Tina.
I know.
Found it in there, presumably.
What?
The hotel reservation. That's where I put it. Last night when I heard you, so you wouldn't find it.
Yeah. Me and Eva, we took some DVDs to watch.
Wish I'd been here. Could have explained.
Made a right fool of myself.
Yes.
So what are you making?
Hello?
Hello?
Is Kylie back yet?
Oh, she's putting Lily down. I heard about her and Tina.
Yeah, I could have done without that.
Bet you could. Think she'd have learnt to trust you by now.
That's what I told her.
Been with Nick all afternoon.
Oh, yeah? How is he?
Grumpy as anything. But who can blame him? Think I'd be the same in his shoes. Can't be much fun, can it, hobbling about? With your faculties not quite back to normal. You're just going to have to be patient. Well, we all are.
Oh. Hey, all right. How's Lily?
Fine.
Big day tomorrow?
Can't wait.
Do you want a beer?
Yeah, go on then.
Oh, you could pour me one of those.
No, steady on, Mother.
I'm doing the cooking. I think I deserve one.
Yeah, well, we don't want you drunk and disorderly, do we, in charge of another?
I've got a better head for alcohol than you give me credit for.
Oh, come off it. Half a glass of cooking sherry and you're ready, buddies. Yeah. What is for tea?
Have a lovely... I told you, it was just a stupid misunderstanding. It's sorted now. No! Look, I just want to forget all about it, OK? Right. See ya.
Everything all right?
Yeah. Just Eva. She wanted to make sure we're OK after the whole Tina thing.
Serve you right if you weren't.
Well, you can't blame me for being suspicious. I was confused. I still am. How come you had the hotel confirmation?
Leanne brought it round.
Leanne?
Yeah, found it at the hospital.
Well, what was it doing at the...
Well, David must have dropped it when he was visiting Nick.
So, how was Leanne?
All right, considering she's got a million things to do now Nick's home.
Right.
OK, which one do you want?
Well, she said she didn't want to get ready with the kids nagging her.
Oh, she does know what time we're due to start, does she?
Yes, Gran, what do you think she is? Stupid.
Do you really want me to answer that?
And it's not just Kylie. We're a flaming godfather down and all.
Excuse me?
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello again. I don't mean to press you, but we were due to begin 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, Lily's mum's on her way now.
OK, good. It wouldn't be a problem ordinarily, but I've got a squash court booked for 3:30.
Oh, and you'll need to get changed for that, won't you?
Yeah. Anyway, give us a shout when you're ready.
I will.
What are you doing, Mary?
Start on time.
Well, he never asked me for a lift. I thought he was coming with you.
Oh, I shouldn't have left him.
Why? Something wrong?
No, he was fine, but, well, you know how his moods have been since the accident.
What, you think he might not show?
Oh, I don't know. I'll try phoning him again.
No, it's okay, easier. Oh, and Kylie.
Oh, thank God.
Well, you're in the right place for that.
Right.
Darkness into his marvellous light. To follow Christ means dying to sin and rising to new life with him. Therefore, I ask, do you reject the devil and all rebellion against God?
We reject them.
Do you renounce the deceit and corruption of evil?
We renounce them.
Do you repent of the sins that separate us from God and neighbour?
We repent of them.
No.
Kylie.
Sorry. I can't do this.
What's going on?
You stay away. You're a flaming nut job. I don't want you anywhere near us.
Kylie, what you
Get away from me!
What's this about?
Do you really want me to spell it out in front of everyone?
Well, I think you should.
Just back off and leave us alone.
You're my wife, that's my daughter.
Yeah. You had to have it confirmed, though, didn't you? That's right. I found the DNA results. You had a test.
All right. Now, that is enough. It's enough. Vicar, have you got a more private place where we could...
Yes. Yes, you can use the vestry. Follow me.
I'm not going anywhere with him.
Kylie, love, come on. Now, whatever's gone, this is not the place for it. Not here and not now, sweetheart. Come on.
Sally, can you look after Lily for a minute, please?
Yeah, of course.
I won't be long.
What's all that about?
I don't know. Best off leading them to it.
Well, look, they're your family. Well, Lily's godparents, well, almost.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
Well, we can't leave your mum and Audrey. Come on.
Kylie, I had
Don't
no choice.
touch me! Unforgivable, maybe, but you!
Kylie, I didn't want any of this. He made me.
Will somebody please tell me what's going on?
I did something terrible, Audrey. Something I'll always regret, and yeah, maybe I should have been honest with David, told him straight away, but...
I never blamed you. I don't care about that anymore.
But you did care. God, how you cared, and your brother copped for it. Yeah, I know what you did. And I feel sick that I've shared the same bed, the same house, the same life as you. That you've been around my kids.
I think we should go.
What's you going on about? What's this got to do with you?
How did you expect me to react? Eh? And find it funny or just shrug it off?
Like a normal human being. Yeah, you should have kicked off. Given him a slap, chucked me out. Not played happy families with me and start a hate campaign against Nick.
You knew what happened. All that time, you behind the vendetta.
Am I hearing this right? Have you two had some sort of an affair?
I'm sorry, Leanne.
It was a one-off on Christmas night. We'd split up.
Oh, you didn't let the grass grow, did you? Why waste a four-poster, eh?
I was hurt. I would have told you, but Kylie got pregnant.
And what? Slipped your mind, did it?
If I could turn back... Leanne!
Please tell me this isn't true.
You tell her, David. Tell her the truth. The whole truth and nothing but... No? Okay, then I will.
You tried to kill him. Is that what she's telling me? Well, is it? Is it? There are none. This is evil. Pure and simple.
Damn right.
I saw it close up with Richard. Now I'm seeing it with you.
No, you're wrong. Look, I only did it because I didn't want to lose you and the kids. All right, I love you.
His last words. Time and again, I've given you the benefit of the doubt.
Since when? Eh? All my life I've been second best. I mean, you never even wanted me. You wanted to get rid of me.
Yeah, right now, I wish I had done. No, come on, this isn't getting us anywhere. Now, you don't mean that.
I mean every word. Come on, love.
Kylie, please, I need you.
No. You need help. Me and you are finished.
We're going home. Don't you even think of following.
Kylie!
We can sort it out.
She'll come round. You've forgiven her far worse.
Well, it doesn't excuse it, though, does it? What were the pair of you thinking of?
I think there was more drinking than thinking going on. Wrong place, wrong time.
Oh, Nick, come on. You're making it sound like it was an accident.
Well, it was, pretty much. Sight more than what David did, were. You gonna tell Leanne they tried to...
I don't know. Won't change anything between me and her.
It's David.
I'm taking Lily upstairs, get rid of him.
I told you not to come back here.
Look, I just want to talk to my wife and
If you don't go, I'm calling the police.
This is my house.
Not anymore, it isn't. I'll tell the police everything.
You won't do that.
Right now, yes, you would.
It What you've done, I don't even recognise you. You're nothing to me.
Well, I'm not going to cause any trouble. I just need to speak to Kylie and Lily, that's all.
I'll count to 5.
Just go, will you? For all our sakes.
Hey, come on, sweetheart. You did what you had to do.
Should have told David straight away.
And me, you know, your mother.
Only did it to keep the family together. Now look.
If she kept her mouth shut, they still would be. I'd still have my wife.
Yeah, and I'd still be living with a psycho, but as long as you're all right.
I'm hardly that, am I?
Exactly. And if you can do that...
It's my fantasy night in. What can you rustle me up, Roy, with chips and beans before I have to go home and eat a salad with the wife?
Sorry, everyone. We're closing.
Hayley?
No, I haven't finished, actually.
We're closed. Steve, you'll have to try the chip here. Stick with salad.
That was really rude. No, ma'am, come on.
Wait,
Sorry, no,
please.
Audrey, Gail, thank you. Some other time. Good night. I'm sorry.
For goodness sake! I'm only joking.
I don't care. I'm sorry, ill or not. That was downright rude.
Oh, ma'am.
You want me to face up?
Yes, I did hear what you said. I'm not deaf, you know. Although there are those who close their ears and turn a blind eye when it suits.
Just thought I'd check everything was okay.
Well, we're working it all out and everything's fine.
Apart from our Leanne being in bits, you mean?
Look, I know I can't defend what Nick...
Well, you don't have to. Not to us. What's gone on is between Nick and Leanne, and I reckon the best thing we can do as parents is just let them get on with it without throwing our tuppence worth in. Agreed?
Agreed.
Right, and you don't have to worry about this place, OK? We'll just keep it ticking over for as long as we have to. Won't we?
You can't be talking... Watch the nibbles, Guy. His counting isn't all that it should be.
Oh, well, it'll soon improve with me watching over him.
Everything's going to be fine, Gail. You just concentrate on your family, OK?
Well, if there's anything I can do...
I'll call. I promise.
Tell Leanne... Well, tell her I send me love.
I will. Well, she may have gained a granddaughter, but I think she's going to end up losing her son.
What do you think you're doing here?
Mum, please.
No, I want you to go.
You have to listen to me.
Believe me, David, there's nothing you can say that... I can't even bear to look at you.
Look, don't give up on me, all right? Please, you're my mum.
I'm Nick's mum, too.
Yeah, well, I'm not likely to forget that, am I?
What he did to you was terrible.
Yeah, and you know about it?
Yeah, that was terrible, too. But what you did...
Mum, please, I've nowhere else to go.
Don't try and make me feel guilty, David. You brought this on yourself.
Well, can any of you blame me for what I was going through? I mean, my brother and my wife. Mum, I need to speak to Kylie, and I want to see Lily, and I want to come home.
Come in, change your clothes, say your piece, and leave.
And Lily?
Don't even think it, David. You're not coming anywhere near her. Out. You'd best go before they get back.
Mum, look, I'm sorry, all right? If I could turn the clock back, then I would.
Oh, David, spare me. Doesn't matter what you say, you're never going to be able to put this right. Your brother is a broken man. His whole life in ruins because of you. Mum. David, that's all you've got to offer. You might think you can worm your way back into this house, but you can't. Never. Go. Out the back door.
No, I need to see her.
David!
Kylie, look, I'm sorry, all right? I love you.
You are joking, right?
Oh, please, I've missed you and the kids like mad.
What is he doing here?
He's picking up some clothes.
I want you to go. Now.
This is Hayley. Boys. Kylie, please, we can't leave it like this.
What are you talking about?
I love you.
Yeah, but what if I upset you? Bet you pretend you still love me, then stick the knife in.
Well, you've already hurt me, haven't you? But I didn't lay a finger on you.
No. But you sorted Nick good and proper, didn't you?
Kylie, look at me. You can see how sorry I am.
And how do I know you're not putting it on?
Because I'm not honest.
Honest?
Thought I heard your voice.
You all right?
Yeah, on top of the world. Surprised you didn't try and smother me while I was asleep. Finish what you started.
I think you'd better go.
Can't I at least see the kids first?
No chance.
Kylie, please.
Just go, David. Get out of here.
Sorry?
Tina, taking David in after everything he's done.
She's got a short memory. You went ballistic and aborted.
Oh, I've made a boo-boo.
Why, what you done?
Well, I made a mix-up with the food. Chef is fuming and table 7 aren't exactly over the moon. Do you know what he said to me?
I was mid-flow with Nick, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What did he say?
He said, I thought you were running this place, not running it into the ground, the cheeky article.
Okay, tell him you'll write your next order on the back of his P45.
Do you know what? I might just do that. Oh, why is Chef so temperamental?
What's happened now?
Well, I might have told Chef that little thing about the P45.
Oh, you didn't, you stupid.
Excuse me, manners?
Hey, he has got manners.
Well, I'm sorry, Nick. I might not be up to speed in running this place yet, but I do know how to deal with bolshy staff. Anyway, it's sorted.
Is it?
Yes. Do you want to go and check?
Sorry.
Thank you. You're forgiven and it's forgotten. I know you've had a lot to deal with recently.
Yes, he has, actually.
My head's all over the place.
Oh, no.
I don't know whether it's Leanne leaving or the brain damage.
Well, it's not helping, is it? You're not exactly coming from it from a level playing field, are you?
I know the man I was. Can't even bear to look in the mirror now.
I want to ask you...
Killing me.
What surprise staggering around on those all day? You're shortening your calf muscles, you know.
Oh, where would we be without the 5 o'clock lolly?
Up the junction?
Still, it's good news for Nick that business is booming.
Well, I think he'd rather have Leanne back. He can't cuddle up to the books at night.
What can you do?
He's a shell without Leanne. Walking and talking, thank goodness, but dead behind the eyes.
I know.
It's enough of a struggle for him as it is.
It's tragic.
What if she doesn't come back? Without Leanne, he'll never make a full recovery. And I'll never get the real Nick back.
Panna cotta or sticky toffee?
Have you got Toya's landline number?
No. Why?
Leanne's number's ringing out. I can't even leave a message.
Well, obviously she wants it that way.
Will you call her? Spell it out to her how important it is.
What, guilt tripper? No, I certainly won't, Gail.
Well, get her onto the end of the phone and I'll do the honours.
It's their business. Let's just leave them to it.
My son's recovery is in limbo. You need to make Leanne understand that.
Well, how can I if she's not answering her phone?
Have you got Toya's address?
No, I haven't, thank goodness. If she needs us, she knows where we are. Best thing we can do is just back off.
That was your parenting tactic for the last 20-odd years.
I heard that.
You were supposed to. More.
Oh, that's pathetic.
No, that was great.
No, it wasn't.
It's 2 more than yesterday.
Whoopity-doo.
You'll get there, sweetheart.
Shower's on the blink again. The water's just a dribble.
I don't know what to do. David used to be able to fix it.
Do you want me to have a look at it?
No, I'll get Owen over.
Don't you think I know how a shower works?
Well, I don't know how a shower works.
Yeah, well, I do. Do I?
Don't stress yourself.
I can't let Leanne see me like this.
Have you heard from her?
No. But she could be back any day.
Well, I'm sure she'll phone me.
Yeah, but she could just walk through the door. Come on. Let's try again.
Went off the thingy. Oh, don't look so worried. What's the worst that could happen? Shower's already bust.
Not the shower I'm worried about. He's so sure she's coming back.
Why isn't she?
Well, Stella said nothing, and I know she's talking to Leanne.
Well, she hasn't said she's not coming back, though.
I think her silence speaks volumes.
I think he needs to keep hoping.
But what if he does get his hopes up and she doesn't come back? What then?
I just think he needs something to cling on to.
Well, maybe we ought to make him aware of the possibility. Drop the odd hint.
You reckon?
Kettle's on.
Business, David.
Well, I were gonna say keep the change, but I won't. You alright? How's Nick?
Do you care?
You know I do.
He's fine. Improving slowly. Physically, anyway.
Right. And, Kylie and Lily?
Yeah, they're good. Lily started smiling,
Really?
which is much earlier than you did. Mind you, she's the spit of you at that age.
We'll give her my love then, yeah?
David?
Yeah.
How do you mend the shower when it's just dribbling?
You have to make sure the cable's straight. Hold the nozzle down and just turn it on cold for like a minute and it should work.
Thanks.
No, we've just bumped into Tina.
She said you collapsed in the street. What are you doing here?
Helping. Yeah, drink this.
Oh, I don't want it.
What, you be dehydrated and look at you, you're sweating.
Shower. Oh, Leanne. I was going to ask Stella about Leanne.
But just sit...
Don't touch me! What are you doing here, anyway?
I think you better go.
Good afternoon, ladies.
I need to see Stella.
No, Nick, absolutely not. You need to rest.
I'm fine now.
Your grand's right. You're going nowhere.
Can we keep it down a bit? I've only just got Lily off.
Oh, dear, how is she?
She knows there's stress in the house.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Why did you let him go off on his own?
I'm a grown-up, in case you'd all forgotten.
Sweetheart, you're still recovering.
I don't need to be reminded every second of the day.
Let me give you some toast at least, eh?
Phone her. Why don't I phone her?
Leanne?
Yeah, oh. Where did I put my phone?
I don't think that's a good idea, love.
Why not?
No, wait till you've got a clearer head.
And you want to be sure what you're going to say?
I know what I'm going to say. It's...
You've been pushing yourself too hard, love. You're exhausted.
And you did loads of physio this morning.
You shouldn't be phoning anybody now, sweetheart.
Missing. I'm missing her.
Oh, good. Still wants to ring Leanne, though.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told him we didn't know when Leon were coming back. We're trying to warn him off, like you said.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, well, it's no good arguing about it now. We've just got to tell him straight.
Well, we can't just say to him, Leanne doesn't want to hear from you.
We have to.
He's just collapsed.
Gail, over nothing. Imagine how much worse it'll be if she dumps him and he's not expecting it.
Well, I still think he needs to keep positive.
Yeah, well, that is youth talking, sweetheart. Trust me, it's best to prepare for the worst. There you go.
Drop out of the nest and make their way to the water is an emotional experience. Everything from footprints to driftwood and crabs are obstacles.
He looks so miserable.
Oh, well, he's had a shock. He's exhausted.
I meant David. Oh, good. Oh, you don't mean that.
He might look miserable, but how do you know what he's thinking? He could be laughing inside for all we know.
What are you doing out there?
Oh, I've got to ring it. It's going round and round in my head.
It's getting late.
It's not even 7.
Nick, now stop. I don't think she wants to hear from you.
She told you that? Stella told you that?
If Leanne wanted to speak to you, she'd call.
She could be waiting for me.
No, sweetheart, please just face it. Leanne mightn't come back. And if she does, well, she mightn't come back to you.
We just want you to be prepared.
Bring football?
Yeah, just as long as you don't expect me to be goalie.
Oh, it's no good. I can't do it.
Then let me.
I'm a grown man. I should be able to tie my own shoelaces.
Could wear slip-ons.
Slip-ons? I hate slip-ons.
I'll tie them for you.
No.
Yeah, just this once. Next time you do it yourself, even if it takes all day. I mean, this time we haven't got all day, so...
I'm going to work. And what your gran said about Leanne maybe having gone for good.
You agree?
It doesn't matter what I think. Don't let it upset you.
Well, it hasn't.
I think it has.
Oh, well, you obviously know my feelings better than I do.
I shouldn't think Leanne knows herself what she's going to do.
And Audrey definitely doesn't.
Right, I'm going to work. Take your Max, it's going to rain.
Am I right?
Yeah.
And I do think, for once, your mum was talking sense. Leanne went off because she just needs a bit of time.
About 50 years.
Come on, my football boots.
Yes, but be quick.
I just want her back.
I know you do.
If Stella's been in touch with Leanne.
Yes.
She has?
Oh, I didn't say that. You asked me if I knew, and I said I did.
So are you going to tell me?
No.
This isn't a game, you know. I have a son at home who can think of nothing else but whether she might be coming back. Will she ever be?
Oh, well, it must be very hard. But I have a daughter who wouldn't take kindly to me divulging family secrets.
Aren't we all part of the same family?
Same family, different branch.
Oh, for goodness.
Yeah, give it here.
Leanne! Hello.
Hi, Gail.
Are you back? I mean, for good.
Is my mum in the bistro?
Yes, but have you seen Nick?
No, not yet.
Well, he's dying to see you. He's talked about nothing else. Victor's at home now. Shall I go get him?
No.
Well, what shall I tell him? Because I'll have to say I've seen you.
I'll call around later on.
Later today?
Yeah.
Promise?
Look, Gail, I've just said. Sorry, you'll have to excuse me. I need to see Mum.
Nick, you'll never guess who I've just seen.
You ought to tell me.
Leanne, walking down the street.
Honest?
She's back. Leanne's back.
Oh, I am.
Can I go and see her?
Because she might not want that.
She promised she'd come and see you.
Yeah, but when, though?
Later. That's what she said. Later today.
I've had enough. I'm going to see her.
No, Nick, please don't.
Look, it is the worst thing you could do. She'll hate it if she thinks you're chasing after her. Just stop here until she comes.
Please.
You sure she's coming?
She promised.
Yeah, and when she does, we'll get out of your way, won't we? Won't we, Gail?
Yes.
And you can talk to her for as long as you like. Say all them things you've been storing up.
Keep it her.
Good luck.
I just want things to be as they were.
I know that feeling.
Nick, you weren't coming.
Don't worry, I'm going. Come on, Gail, you
It's
and
all
all.
right. Would you like a cup of tea? Leanne, a drink?
No, I'm all right, Tam.
Well, sit down. Were you visiting your mum? Is that what kept you?
Gail, I swear to God, I am going to drag you up these stairs.
It's good to see you, Leanne.
Gail.
Yes, all right. Are you sure he's not had a shower?
Or brushed his teeth, or changed his clothes. Them trackies will walk themselves to the washer at this rate.
Well, that's not like Nick.
Well, you're telling me he spends more on moisturiser than I get in tax credits. Or the old Nick did. No, I tried all sorts. Pub lunch, says he won't be hungry. Swimming, it's too much like physio. Pictures, I even said I'd supersise his popcorn.
No joy.
Says the screen will give him migraines.
Looks like it.
I can still hear you, know.
No, there's only one thing that'll lift him and he can't have it.
Leah. Well, she's scared, I suppose. Worried about getting his hopes up. But she didn't say never.
As good as.
Well, she needs to know what he's been like. Really like.
No, if Leanne's going to change her mind, she's got to do it because she loves him. Not because she feels sorry for him.
How much did you say these cost?
$2.99. You've obviously come back for a reason.
I came back for my son, Gail, and for this place. And my husband, so I thought.
Please, Leanne, think again.
I'm trying to think about this.
I wouldn't come if I wasn't desperate.
Oh, yes, you would.
Look, if you could just see the state he's in. I mean, he's been down before, but the mood he's in now, it's in a different league.
And how do you think he's going to feel when his business goes bust? Because if you don't get off me back, that's what's going to happen. Can't you understand how hard this is for me? I came in this morning, I wanted to take a baseball bat to that bar. It hurts.
Like he was hurt on your wedding day when you went running back to Peter. You've both made mistakes. You're just lucky. Yours didn't land you in hospital. But if they had, I'm sure Nick wouldn't have walked out on you.
She goes,
What's going on? Who's this?
Chickas are quitting. I'll let you take a
Oh,
picture.
Simon!
It's not Simon, it's the ghost of Simon.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. A ghost that can't walk two walls. Careful, mate. You end up covered in
Ow.
Bruises.
Oh, bruises. That's it. Look, there'll be loads of ghosts. No good. We need something better. Have a think.
Well, Max has got a Batman costume you could have.
It's not very scary.
Hey, do you know, that's my best Egyptian cotton.
Perfect. You're going to be a mummy.
A zombie mummy. Yes.
Cool.
Whose idea was this?
Two guesses.
Well, it worked then. I went to see him. She...
Gail, I told you to keep out of it.
Hold that.
She's only asked him because she had no one else. She was proper offhand with him.
Do you think they had to do this in Egypt?
Talk about frosty. She couldn't wait to get out of here.
Oh, careful, mate. You're going to end up blue. Your mum will kill me.
He thinks they've turned a corner. He's like a different man.
Yeah, till she knocks him back again.
Only this time will he get up again. There's only so much disappointment he can take.
Oh, we're popular with your lot today. David were in earlier. On his own.
Shall I have a wine? Am I in the mood for wine?
I thought he were taking up residence.
Red's nice on a day like this.
Could I interest you in a fruit-based cider?
Ah, now, didn't David have one of them?
Yep.
I asked him if he'd any photos of the baby, you know, on his phone. Lily, was it? She was christened?
She is called Lily, yes. Juice. I'll keep a clear head. Said I might pop over to the party later. Extra pair of hands in case the kids get too giddy.
Oh, is that your fancy dress?
Let me guess. Wicked Witch of the West.
Wouldn't that make me a friend of Dorothy's?
Oh, Gail. You are down with the gays, aren't you?
Open-minded. That's me.
Right, Duck Apple, who's up
The Sound of Music.
Oh, let me guess. You went as Julie Andrews in a wimple.
Give me some credit. I went as the actual The Hilda Alive. AstroTurf cape, complete with mountain goats, shepherds...
Nazi soldiers.
Sprigs of Edelweiss. Even though I say so myself, it was a triumph of modern costumery.
Sounds it.
Less so on the night bus home. Although it did strike up a lovely sing-song and the driver let me ride for free, so...
I'm not cut out for fancy dress. I'm too shy.
Oh, shy my eye.
Liz, remember, the customer's always right.
She has got a right gob on her when it suits.
Inhibited, then. It's all that getting into character, thigh-high boots and clingy cat suits like Dan Deany at the disco. Well, you on a milk run to Dev's? No offence.
Oh, none taken, I mean. We all live in our own little musicals. Isn't that right, Sean? Now, Gail would be Dolly Parton in 95. Whereas me, I'd be...
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
Well, you're in the school play and you got no clothes on, and everyone's laughing at you. It was like that, except it wasn't a dream.
Oh, Nick.
Oh, don't patronise me.
Sorry.
Oh, with your insipid I really care tone. Your head to one side, dainty sips of tea. No one to blame but myself. Worst thing was, she was there.
Leanne?
No! Fern Cotton! Oh, she'll never forgive me now.
Well, you know what they say. Time's a great healer.
Really? Have you got any other cliches? Every cloud has a silver lining. A problem shared is a problem halved. A bird in the hand's worth two in the bush.
Well, that's a bit...
A bit what?
Harsh?
Yeah, well, you should be a bit less predictable.
Nick,
Well, nothing you could say or do is going to bring her back.
I can't do right for wrong.
Yeah, well, I just suggest you shut your mouth then and get out of my face. I'm sorry. I should have taken it out on you.
So what do you intend to do?
About what?
About Leanne. You know, I think you're fighting a losing battle, don't you?
Well, to pluck another one of your joyous cliches out of the air, I'm going to take one day at a time.
Maybe it's as well if Leanne doesn't come back. Maybe she wouldn't be able to cope with the sharp end of your tongue.
I'm sorry.
So you keep saying. I don't enjoy being a punchbag, you know.
I can deal with the crash. I can deal with not being me. Struggling to function again properly. That's in my control, I think. But losing Leanne.
You've got to stop obsessing about her, Nick. It's not good for your mental health.
That's easier said than done.
Sorry. Yeah, plenty of bubbles. Do you need a hand getting up the stairs?
You know I don't.
Yeah, well, it's piping hot, so there's no rush. It won't go. I'll go get that.
Sure.
Leanne,
Is Nick in?
come in. He was going to have a bath, but...
Oh, right. Well, if you've got...
No. It's fine. Mum, why don't you take it?
Oh, I was going to have a shower.
I'd really like to talk to Leanne.
Look, I don't want to interrupt anything.
I'll take your bath, but on one condition.
Well, I'm not coming up scrubbing your back, Gail.
I don't want you to agitate or upset him. I won't have it.
Okay, I'm not a child.
And I think his track record in that department's worse than mine, don't you think?
He's very fragile tonight.
I won't, I swear.
She doesn't like swearing.
I'm only trying to help, Nick. No need to be facetious. Sometimes you do need a break from fine dining.
Tomato sauce or brown?
Bit of both. I'll push the boat out.
Look, I know you're excited to see him, and I am, come to think of it. I'm not being funny, but he's not even a big eater. These bags weigh an absolute ton. My fingers have turned actual blue. Oh, it's all right for you sighing, but these fingers are my fortune.
Oh, do you know you've whinged all the way home?
Do you know you do somebody a favour and look what you get?
What's this, Eileen? Fading the 5,000?
No, Todd's coming back to stay.
Hooray!
Yeah, he doesn't get much time off, bless him. You know, the law firm that he works for, they'll struggle without him.
I'm surprised that London doesn't grind to a halt.
All right, I'm just saying that he has a lot of responsibility, that's all I'm saying.
Actually, she bought a new car last week. Dove Grey. It's very classy.
So you keep in touch then?
Oh, yes, I write at least once a fortnight. I know it's old-fashioned, but I think it's nice. I break open the Basildon bond and I'm away.
I bet she looks forward to your letters.
Well, I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but... Well, I do have an amusing turn of phrase when I put my mind to it.
Have you told him about the latest instalment? You know, Kylie, David, stroke Nick?
People in glass houses, Eileen? Best laid schemes of mice and men, something go awry. Anyway, you're not on your own. You've got me.
You've got your own life to live.
I know it's not easy.
I've got to find work, Gail. I can't keep sponging off people forever.
We're getting by.
I know, but look at Nick and Leanne. They're getting their life sorted. It's about time I did the same.
Probably do you the world of good getting back out there.
Tell me about it. I mean, look at me. This is probably going to be the highlight of my week. Sitting in a greasy spoon. Mug of tea and a Eccles cake. Flipping granny food. No offence. I want to go back to work. I want to Get dressed up, put me slap on. Talk to people that are going to talk back to me.
Well, I suppose there are only so many times you can sing the wheels on the bus without going doolally.
You know Leanne won't have me back at the bistro. She hates me guts.
You can be very persuasive. Why don't you wear her down? Speak of the devil. Why don't you ask her, eh? Strike while the iron's hot.
I don't know.
Don't ask, you don't get.
Have you got a minute?
Not really.
Look, I know you're still angry.
Oh,
with
cut
me.
to the chase.
I want to go back to work.
Yeah, well, good luck with that one. I'm sure Nick will give you a reference.
No, you know what I mean. I want my job back at the bistro.
Says the dirty little slag who slept with my husband. No chance.
Someone's been a naughty boy.
Treating your mum to breakfast, that's nice. Still, you got to look after 'em.
Actually, it's my treat.
Oh, thank you. Milky coffee, please, Roy. Mind if I join you?
Be my guest.
So how are you feeling today?
Pretty much the same, if I'm honest.
Still, at least you're not stuck in that hospital. Oh, Roy, I am so sorry I wasn't thinking.
Doesn't matter.
Roy, what's that?
Bacon sandwich you ordered earlier.
Yeah. Of course I did.
Oh, I've got to say, you're looking really well.
Oh, better than well. She looks fab.
And sure you really are
The drugs calmed her down. And then she just slipped away.
It's job hunting.
Glad you're up and about, mate. Thought you were out of action.
Cocktail 7.25. To you, 7.25.
Is there something I should know about?
We'd be here all night.
Pay up, drink up, and go.
Come on, guys. Cut me a bit of slack. It was just 10 years ago.
Feels like yesterday.
I was a kid.
You broke Sarah's heart. No wonder she lost the baby.
Hey, he was my baby too.
Yes, of course he was. I'm sure there are plenty of bars out there that'd be happy to snap you up.
Timbuktu, maybe.
I also started the war in Afghanistan. I'm masterminding the hole in the ozone.
7.25.
You're gonna clean me out. Hope the boss is okay, accepting the pink pound.
Don't paint me as a homophobe. Wasn't then, not now.
You've lost me now.
Ancient history.
Made a pass at me.
Oh?
Shacked up with my sister.
Oh, shame on you.
I was a kid. A confused, frightened kid.
You almost destroyed Sarah.
I never meant to. I was just beginning to realise I was gay. Look, it was a lifetime ago. Your loss.
What are you doing?
Oh, we were out of milk, so I thought we'd get a bit of fresh air.
Well, I came down, I didn't know where you'd gone.
Sorry, thought you were asleep.
Well, next time, leave a note, yeah? Thought David had snatched her or something. And it's freezing out here. Come on, baby, let's get you back in the warm.
David's completely given up on himself. He's lost. He's broken.
Yeah, he's broken, all right. Broken up here.
Yes, maybe. But if Peter had weighed in, I wouldn't have stood by. I'd have taken every blow that was coming to him.
Really?
Yes, without a second thought. And don't tell me you wouldn't do the same for Max and Lily.
Well, that's different. The kids. And they haven't done what he's done. I've told you, Gail, don't be wasting your time or tears on him.
You know, sometimes you can't help how you feel,
God knows I've tried.
What's that?
Oh, David's had an altercation with Peter Barlow. He's in a right state, apparently.
Is that why you're upset?
Well, after everything he's done, I'm still his mother.
Mine too, but he all but killed me.
Yeah, and he regrets that. And that's why he's punishing himself now.
Lead him to it, I say.
Well, it's not that simple.
Yes, it is that simple. I might never be the same again. Do you think I care if my little brother's got a downer on himself? Doesn't change a damn thing.
It's not what I said.
You've forgiven him, haven't you? You've forgiven him. It's written all over your face.
It's not about forgiveness.
So what is it then? What is it? Forgetfulness? Because I'll tell you now, that's one of the very few things I don't forget these days. I'll never forget.
Oh, Nick, please, now calm down, sweetheart. It's not doing you any good, all this.
Right, Gran. It's making me sick. We're going to be rammed later. Can you do a shift?
Yeah, fine.
That's all I wanted to know. I'm going to get back to work.
No, Nick, wait.
Oh, you're all right. Look, it's only a scratch.
You can just stand there, iron him.
Well, it's a bit tricky sitting down.
You know very well what I mean. David's in trouble. He's on the brink.
And whose fault's that? I told you. Save your sympathy for them that deserve it.
We can't just turn our back on him. Doing nothing's not an option.
But, Gail, what can we do? Come on, he seems hell-bent on destroying his life.
What life, ma'am? There's no one left to turn to. What is he supposed to do?
I don't know, and I don't really care.
And you don't mean that.
Oh, don't I? Read my lips. David is dead to me. Trouble is, his corpse keeps popping up round every corner.
Yeah, well, he will be a corpse way things are shaping up.
Do you know, I think we're all being a touch over-dramatic here.
No, hang on a minute. If this is how she feels, let's put our cards on the table. What are you driving at, Gail? Where's this going?
Kylie, we all agree things can't go on the way they are. It's doing nobody any good, this.
Least of all me. I can't bear to think of my son living on the streets.
Oh, so what? We just roll out the red carpet and have him back here? Is that what you're saying, is
Not
it?
necessarily, no. I'd sooner that than someone find his body under a viaduct somewhere.
Oh, right, fine. Fine. Can't take this anymore. You want to call him, Gail? Call him. Have him back round here. Let's all be one big, happy family.
I know how difficult this is for you. Forgiveness isn't an easy thing.
I never said out about forgiveness.
Oh, I'll go. You best come in.
David.
I know. I can smell him from here.
Yeah, sorry there were no en-suites on the red rack.
Well, it won't take 2 minutes to get cleaned up.
Not so fast.
Look, I know you want to set some ground rules down first, but I just want to say I do appreciate you giving me a roof over my head.
Really? I think you better hear the ground rules before you get too carried away.
All right, yeah, I'm listening.
Good, because I ain't going to say this twice. If you ever set foot in this house again, if I ever see you on this street again, shut up. If you come near me or my kids, if you try and contact us in any way, I swear I will spill my guts to the police so fast, you'll have a roof over your head, all right? You'll have it for 10 years to flaming life.
Kylie, please don't do this.
He's nowhere to go.
Yeah, he has. It's called somewhere else. And if he ain't gone there by the time I get my shoes on, I'll be phoning 999.
Fine. I've seen some cruel tricks in my time.
Oh, come on. Next to the stunts David's pulled lately, Kylie just wanted to make a point.
So you think what she did was right?
Oh, I don't know what to think, Gail. To be honest, I try not to. The whole thing is so thoroughly depressing.
And nobody's more down about it than David.
Well, only because he was found out.
No, that's not true. I saw him today. He hates himself for what he's done.
And so he should.
Nobody's got clean hands in this, ma'am. Mine are dirtier than most.
Oh, for goodness sake. This wasn't your fault.
Not entirely. How did the lad who cried for his rabbit get to this, eh? Who moulded him, if not his mum?
You've just been dealt some bad cards, sweetheart.
Maybe. But doesn't that excuse David, too? At least just a little bit. You can't suffer what we went through with Richard without it leaving its mark.
No. I learnt that from experience.
Look, the last thing I want to do is upset Nick. Or Kylie, come to that. But I can't just let David self-destruct.
Well, after what she said tonight, I don't see that that's a circle you can square.
Well, maybe I can't. But you can.
Oh, no, hold on.
Look, Kylie doesn't want David in this house, in this street. She said nothing about Grasmere Drive. If you take him in and give him a bed, at least I know he's safe.
No. Please, just hold your horses, Gail.
You're still his grandmother. Right now, you're his only hope.
I think that's what they call the nuclear option.
David? Is this you keeping a low profile?
Just come to pick up some stuff. And, I know you had a word with Gran about me staying there. And I'm grateful.
Yeah, well, you're still my son. Couldn't stand the worry of where you were laying your head every night.
I was just looking for a new job. Don't worry, I'll make sure it's as far away from here as possible.
I never said anything.
So how's Nick?
He's much better, actually.
Oh, thanks to me, you mean?
Don't put words in my mouth.
Oh, well, I'm going to sort myself out. All right? I'll make it up to Nick somehow. But I need to get Kylie back.
That won't be easy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, love. Well, do you know what I think that you... Chardonnay, love. Table 8.
Yeah, sure. How'd the meeting go?
Oh, they'll just be about going into the court now.
Who?
Stella and Dev.
It's Carl sent us in today.
It's today, sorry, yeah. Mine like a sieve.
Oh, don't worry about it. Your mum forgot as well.
Why they're putting themselves through it, I don't know. I wouldn't want to clap eyes on him again.
Hello, Will. How'd the meeting go?
Fine.
Right, I finished now. I saw David earlier.
So you doing hanging around?
He was just collecting some clothes. He's going to stay with your gran. Thought you should know.
As long as he stays away from me, I couldn't care less.
I'll just get the phone. Hello?
So you're okay about that?
I told you, couldn't care less.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Anderson. I thought it was with you this morning.
I can't believe he was aggressive towards Simon.
Also, because you rarely hear Nick raise his voice. I mean, if it was somebody else.
Why didn't you call me?
Don't give me that look. Gail's his mum. She should know what's happened.
He shouldn't be working. The strain's obviously getting to him.
All right, so what do you expect me to do about it then? His doctor said he needs normality. You say he shouldn't be here. I say he should be at the flat. He says he wants to be here.
What have you done? What have you said to him?
Just that you're doing too much so soon after coming home.
You both are.
I mean, until he's better. We need more staff here, and that's an end to it.
I agree.
This is my business and my life. I decide what hours I work. I decide what hours you work. If you excuse me, I've got customers to see to.
See? The night off.
And the sparkling mineral water?
It's there. Hiya. You all right?
You look tired.
Cheers.
Can I help you?
No, it's fine, Nick. I just wanted to have a quick word with Leanne, actually.
What? Whatever you got to say to her, you can say to me, right?
Of course.
Right, OK. It's, well, it's about what happened in here, actually, with Simon after school. I think we need to discuss it.
Come on, Peter. Is this really the right time? We're working.
That's right. Why don't we take a seat?
Yep. Sure.
If Peter kicks off,
I'm sure he won't.
Look, Nick, I know we've had our differences.
Are you winning?
Do I look like I'm winning?
But let me do that, Nick. Listen, I think you've had enough caffeine for one day. Just give the books a rest, yeah? Tell you what, you go and meet and greet and I'll wait tables.
Meet and greet? Is that a joke? Business is bad enough without me scaring off customers.
Come on, don't be now.
I'm just getting in the way here.
Well, where will you go?
I don't know, shopping? Isn't that what kept spouses do? Sorry. Useless.
You're not useless.
Well, there's a stack of papers over there that say different. See you later.
will he be all right?
Do you think I should go after
No,
him?
love. Give him a space.
Yeah, Tina went to pick him up from school. He isn't there. He's gone.
Right, Mum, call the police.
Let's not jump the gun, eh? He could have walked back with friends.
No, he wouldn't do that without permission.
Well, maybe it's grand.
Just call the police. Come on, let's get to number one.
Simon's a very sensible man.
How many cups of coffee have you had today?
Oh, don't knock it, Gail. It's the only thing that's keeping me going at the minute.
Simon, get off to school, OK?
Yeah, fine.
Wish I could have picked him up later. It's OK. I know I can't.
Listen, this is going to sound a lot worse than it is, OK? But I had to tell Simon that... I had to say to him, I don't think that you should be on your own with him.
You're right.
Just until you get better.
I can't bear the thought of him being scared of me. You know, public enemy number one.
No. He knows it's not your fault. Oh, please, Nick, don't take this to heart.
He's got to blame me, isn't he? He can't even live in his own home.
Well, you'll make it up to him when you get better.
Must be terrible. Not being able to see your own mum.
Yeah, well, it's not easy for any of us, is it? Especially you. I
am so sorry.
Hey, it's not your fault. It's not your fault, okay?
She fought so hard to get that kid.
At least while Simon's with his dad, it's one less thing for her to worry about, isn't it?
I can't bear the way she looks at me. There's pity in her eyes.
She feels for you. We all do.
She feels trapped.
Look, I know things are tough at the moment, but you are making progress. I mean, you can get about, you can hold a conversation. You're not chairman of BMW yet, but you are holding your own.
Look at her, Mum. When was the last time you saw her laugh? I mean, really?
It's okay, it's all right. I'll get to span and brush.
For goodness sake.
No, don't make this out to be more than it is. I must drop half a dozen glasses a week.
I know where all my profits are going.
Go take a break. What can I get you?
I've come to ask you about the job.
Oh, right. Well, I'll have a word with my son. He's the Nick in Nick's Bistro. There's a girl out there looking for work.
Oh, right.
Would you want to talk to her? It's just a chat, Nick. Nothing formal.
I've got the memory of a goldfish. I can't make key decisions.
But you're not asking her to be managing director. It's just a bit of bar work, waitressing.
Leanne will be back in a bit.
I'm afraid he's busy at the moment. But his business partner, Leanne, will be back soon if you'd like to wait.
Yeah, I will, if that's okay.
Yeah. What's your name?
It's Steph Britton.
Well, Stephanie, this is a very classy establishment. Have you worked anywhere like this before?
It's Steph, actually, and I did silver service waitressing at Town Hall.
Oh.
Right, I've changed the bits.
Right, well, I'm going to get off, but let me know how it goes, yeah? Right.
There's a girl over there who wants a job. I can't remember her name.
Oh, good. Well, we need all the help we can get, don't we? Sorry, that wasn't a dig.
It's fine. I know my limitations. Give me a colouring book and some crayons and I'll be happy.
Hi, I'm Steph.
Hiya, I'm Leanne. So, I take it you're interested in the job?
Definitely. Great place for you.
Thanks.
Chef's having a meltdown. Apparently his shallots have gone soggy.
Right.
These creative types.
You're going to need to fill in an application form, Nick. It's just the basics.
Fine.
Right, there you go. Gail, could you do the honours? Good to meet you.
Cheers, love.
Got a table for you over here, all right?
She's a live wire, that one.
Yeah, well, she's young, isn't she? Optimistic. Probably nothing bad's ever happened to her.
Oh, Leanne.
Sorry. I know I sound all bitter and twisted.
You're under a lot of pressure. But things will get better.
You know, that's one thing the doctor never mentioned. All this dithering, have you noticed?
Must drive you mad.
Do you know, he used to be so decisive, he'd get things done. That was one of the things I really admired about him.
I know.
He hardly ever doubted himself. Now he doesn't trust himself to do anything.
Mom! I tried to stop bloody poetry.
Oh, my God. Who's done this to you?
Sorry. Sorry. 2 steaks medium rare, 1 Caesar salad, and table 3 says the pasta's cold. So I just offered him a free glass of wine to say sorry.
Here, 5 minutes of deciding company policy already. I like her. She's not shy. I'll give her that.
Well, good waitresses aren't.
Reminds me of Kylie when she first started.
Still voicemail.
Just give her time.
Should be with her.
Nick, you're obsessing. Stop it.
Right, I
swear.
Why don't you take a rest, love? Gail can take over for you.
Oh, can I?
Well, she's been on her feet all night.
Well, why can't you do it?
I'll do it.
You've got enough on your plate.
Perfectly capable.
I'm all right.
Excuse me, sorry. Just,
You see,
you so
if you
much.
hadn't argued, that could have been yours.
I'd have given it straight back to Steph.
That woman is blinded by her own guilt.
Anna?
Faye's out of control and she knows it, but she blames everybody else because she knows it's her fault for spoiling her and letting her run riot.
Hey. I've let Simon down.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I have. I've hardly spent any time with him since...
No, come here.
And one piece. That motivated is to put up a picture of someone you'd like to look like. You know, something to aim for.
Let me see. Now that is a good idea.
There it is. So go on then. Who's going to be your role model, Dev?
Word of advice. Don't be too ambitious. I put up a picture of Angelina Jolie. Just made me depressed.
Well, I don't know. Maybe Hugh Jackman?
Is that you being unambitious?
He has got actual abs.
Yeah, I know, but nobody got anywhere by him in low, right?
Nope, suppose not. Right, so go on then.
Go where?
For the run that you've been going on about all day.
Get out of here! It's freezing out there, right? It is icy.
I was all right.
No.
Oh, Dev, come on. You promised you'd do this for Asher and I, Dev.
Hey, listen, you know what? If I fall and I slip and I break something, I know who to blame, don't I?
You'll be fine.
I know.
Go, Dev!
I thought we'd agreed. He stayed away. We get on with our lives. How can we do that when you're bringing him back like the prodigal son?
Look, David has made mistakes, some terrible mistakes. But he's now ready to accept responsibility for them.
He's worming his way back in and he's starting with you.
He's my grandson, Kylie.
But he'll push and he'll push and he'll push till he gets what he wants.
He's tried to get another job, but it isn't easy. And he's a trained stylist.
So what? I mean, are you asking our permission? Because if you are, I say no.
I'm certainly not asking your permission, no. I just want you to know what's going on.
Oh, I'm not listening to this. I paid the price for my mistakes. I paid the price every day. He's got away scot-free.
Oh, Nick.
I agree with him.
What?
Well, you were the one that asked me to take him in.
He was sleeping on the streets. Didn't ask you to give him a job. It's too soon.
Oh, do you know I can't do right for doing wrong?
Look, I want my family back together again, but this is too fast. You're rushing things.
We all want the same thing, Gail.
Kylie and Nick don't. I have to think of them and the kids. You've got to get him to slow down.
Oh, marvellous, thank you. You do the thinking, I'll do all the hard work.
I wondered how long it'd take.
Gran spoken at you.
It didn't go well.
Yeah, well, I didn't expect to be welcomed back with open arms.
Look, if I could just click my fingers and put this family back together again, I'd do it right now.
I know it's just going to take time.
So stop pushing.
Well, you said I should do something.
What's this?
It's money for the mortgage and for Kylie and the kids. I know I messed up.
You've got to keep your distance, at least for the time being.
Right, well, I'll get Gran to deliver the money in future. But I promise I'll send money every week. Is Kylie in?
What have I just said?
Yeah, if I could just have a quick word with her. Right. Right, okay. Thanks.
How could she say they stink?
Where's the baby?
No, she spark out.
It's for you.
What is it?
It's from David.
He's been here.
He didn't come in. He didn't even ask to. He just left it and went.
I don't want his money.
Yeah, well, don't be angry with him. It was my idea. I said he still had responsibilities towards you and the kids.
We don't need him.
Well, give it time. Look, I know this is the last thing you want to hear, but one of these days you two are going to have to start acting like adults. He said he'd like to talk to you.
Did he?
Yes, but I said he was pushing too hard. You don't have to see him. You don't have to talk to him.
Right. He wants to talk. I'm ready to talk.
Are you sulking?
Hey, you seen Kylie?
She went out
Where?
to see David, I think.
Where? Salon?
Nick, please don't.
Why not?
Because we don't want any more trouble. Max, you go upstairs, change your top, please. There's a good boy.
Can I go see David?
No, not today. Come on, chop, chop.
That's why you were quiet earlier.
Nick,
You're hoping they get back together? You and Gran? Well, you can keep hoping, because Kylie knows what he's like. He can't fool her.
I don't think he's trying to fool her. They're just talking.
You want him back? I can't think straight. I can't. Adam, Bill, look at me.
Nick, I love you. And I hate what David's done. But he's my son. I can't stop caring about him. Just wait there. I'll be back in a minute. I'm coming.
Well, at least I'm getting in. What are you doing?
I'm leading the Indy 500 with 10 laps to go.
Where's Gail?
Oh, she's upstairs with Lily.
What, so you're here on your own with Max?
I won twice.
Hey, look, maybe you should go to bed now.
He's my son. I decide what time he goes to bed, thanks.
Sorry.
Come here, you. Give me a hug. There you go. Thank you. Now you can go to bed.
How'd it go?
How did what go?
Talk with David.
Oh, do you know what? You can't keep up quiet in this family, can you?
Well?
I told him he's got to go. As far away as possible.
Go to the bar, will you?
Why should I? He never listens. He's playing you like he's played Audrey, like he just tried to play me.
Don't care what Gran says. Nothing's ever going to get better with him hanging around.
And why should he have to keep looking over my shoulder to see what he's up to?
She's hoping you'd make up.
Well, that's never going to happen. And I gave him back his guilt money.
What money?
For the mortgage. For the kids.
Another brilliant Gail idea.
You want money? You come to me, I'll sort you out. Stop encouraging him.
I didn't.
Kylie's right. Having him around only causes trouble for all of us. Better get back.
Don't know. He pretends he cares about us,
He wouldn't
but...
be here if he didn't care.
Can you not see what this is doing to us?
I can see.
This is the only family I've ever had. I can feel it slipping away from me.
Well, it's not.
I don't know who I can trust anymore. I don't trust myself. I'll never trust David.
I won't let you down. And I've not forgotten how much damage David's caused this family. Hey. You're not on your own. And David has promised me that he'll keep his distance.
I need more distance. A lot more.
Do you hate him that much?
That's the worst thing. I don't hate him. I still love him.
That's a good thing.
No. It's the worst thing in the world. I hate myself for loving him. I despise what I did, what he did. I can't do this. Why won't he just go away and leave me alone? Just go away and leave me alone again. Come on, Max, eat your porridge. You're going to be late. Look, don't start playing up, please, because that is the last thing that your mummy needs. And you can keep it buttoned and all.
I never said anything.
Well, if you were going to ask if I've changed my mind, the answer is no. We need to get on with our lives. We're not going to be able to do that as long as David's around.
And what about Max and Lily's lives?
Don't push me, Gail.
Don't feel well.
Just what is wrong with you this morning?
You do look a bit peaky.
Oh, does feel a bit warm, actually. There's that 24-hour pub going round, isn't there? Do you feel sick?
I don't know.
Well, I'll look after him if you want to keep him off school.
Really?
Well, yeah, we better nip it in the bud, eh? Don't want him poorly for Christmas.
Oh, I've got enough on my plate without that.
I don't know what I was thinking.
What do you want?
To see my daughter. know Kylie's out.
I can't let you in. You know, Kylie told you to get lost.
Mum, all the more reason to spend a bit of time with Lily while I can. Please. Well, at least bring her to the door then, at least.
I can't. I've got Max at home.
How come?
Well, he's a bit under the weather, actually. I was just going to the chemist to get him something for it.
All right, well, let me watch them both then while you nip out.
It was all going so well till you went back to the salon. That's what kicked her off again.
Mum, what do you think I'm going to do? Hair snatch them both and do a runner? Well, let me go to the chemist then. You don't want to be taking Max, do you, if he's not well?
Well, I can't see any harm in that.
Right, what is it you want? A bottle of that pink stuff?
It's sugar-free.
Yeah, right. I'll be back in a minute.
What did you say his name was?
Thanks. How much do I owe you?
Some time with the kids would be nice. I'll see you think it's right then, do you, what Kylie said? Mum, please. I mean, I just want to spend some time with my daughter. Is that too much to ask?
Is that David?
Hey, mate. You all right? Oh, you're not so good. Right, well, listen, don't worry, because, look, I've got you some medicine, all right?
Are you coming in to play? Can he, Gail? I want to show you my spaceships I made. Please?
10 minutes.
Yes! Go on, you get in. Thank you.
Dumbbells.
Your turn.
I can't, mate. I'd love to. I've got to get back to work.
Aw.
You need to get some rest. Don't want you overdoing it.
Yeah, she's right. All that intergalactic warfare takes it out of you, doesn't it? Anyway, I thought you were poorly.
Well, he's perked up since you came and he had his medicine.
Howdy, mate. I just wondered if you could work a shift. So you doing here?
I'm just going.
I had my hands full with Max being poorly. He went to get some medicine and I let him come in.
Yeah, but I talked her into it. It's not her fault, so don't blame her.
Yeah, just get out.
Yeah, I said. I'm going. Even though it's my house.
We was having a game.
Yeah, I know, mate, but I'll play with you another time.
Yeah, come on, come on. Get out.
No.
So she tells them to go, and you invite him in.
Maybe I don't agree with her. It's not as if he's going to harm them.
It's not the point.
He's entitled to see his family. Who says Kylie's right, telling him to leave?
Well, I do for a start.
Oh, great. So there's you on her on one side, David on the other, me stuck in the middle trying to keep everybody happy. Well, it's not a very nice place to be, I can tell you.
Fine. Side with me.
What are you talking about?
Because if you don't, and he's sticking around, I'm off. And you'll never, ever see me again. Him or me, Mum? Decide.
Oh, hello, Leanne. Nick isn't here, is he?
Nick?
Nick, as in my husband, Nick?
Sorry, Leanne, I was miles away. No, he's not.
Are you okay?
Do you know, I really don't know anymore.
I don't come in, eh? So, come on, what's happened?
Nick was here. David was begging me. Max was so pleased to see him. Nick hit the roof.
Well, you can hardly blame him.
I know, but what am I supposed to do? I'm just being pulled in both directions. It's impossible. Especially now.
Now what?
Nick was so angry. He said he had to choose between him and David. Or I'd never see him again.
Oh, well, that's just ridiculous. What are you going to do?
I don't know. I know David and Nick can't carry on like this. Well, none of us can.
Are you sure you don't?
I didn't expect to be asked round again this quick.
Nick and Kylie are at work. I don't think we'll be seeing them.
Can we fly spaceships again?
Oh, you're looking better, aren't you?
Slept all afternoon, woke up right as rain. Back to school tomorrow.
Are you and Uncle Nick not friends anymore?
No, we're fine, mate. Honest. I saw Nick again when I left here.
What did he say?
Just same old, really. He say anything else to you?
Well, we'll talk about it when they're in bed, hey?
How could you?
They're both tucked in. Thanks for this.
I won't be letting you do it again.
I know, it's tricky.
No, it's more than that. It's become impossible.
You try to tell me something?
I can't stand it any longer. And I've decided Kylie's right. I think it would be best for everybody if you moved away.
What?
Breaks my heart to say it. I can't see any other way forward. Every time Nick sees you, it reminds him of what you did, and it puts back his rehab. And Kylie's falling apart because...
Have they put you up to this?
Well, they didn't give me much choice.
So they have.
No, it's not what I want.
And is this for good, or what?
It's until things settle down.
Well, what about Max and Lily? I might never see him again.
Don't make it any harder than it is.
You know, I can't believe this. My own mother's selling me short. Just when I'm turning a corner as well. Mum, you're all I've got.
I'm more sorry than you'll ever know. Believe me.
Are you going now, David?
Yes, he is, love. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Max, go to bed. Go to bed, Max.
So is that it, then?
I'm afraid it is. I'm really not in the mood for this, Mum.
Do you know, Gail, I'm really sorry, but this can't wait. Not after you've told David to saddle up and ride out of town. I mean, come on, who do you think you are, John Wayne?
It was the best decision for everyone.
Except for David and the two kiddies and me.
Oh, you'll get another stylist.
I'm not talking about the salon, for goodness sake. The salon's the last thing on my mind.
So that's why you haven't opened up.
Oh, not you and all.
Give her a break, Nick. She's hardly slept.
Well, neither has David, as if you care.
Getting you to do his dirty work.
Like you got your mum to do yours.
I can't forget David's bleating and face facts. There isn't one of us who wouldn't sleep sounder without him in our lives.
Says you.
No, says Kylie. You planning on playing Happy Families anytime soon? Oh. See? There you go.
Just admit it, Audrey. Life would be a lot easier if David wasn't around.
Well, where's he supposed to go? Or hadn't you thought of that?
Okay, you tell him from me, I don't give a toss where he goes. He could jump in the ship canal for all I care. We just want rid. The sooner, the better.
Look, Liam, you can carry it.
Well, I'm sorry you had to open up.
Oh, don't worry about it. Nick said you were under the weather.
No, I'm fine. Just, well, I'll be back in action by tomorrow morning. I won't let you down.
But you're not fine, are you?
I'm just trying to keep everybody happy.
Yeah, everybody but yourself. He's your flesh and blood, Gail. It's understandable.
Table 3 want a top-up.
Where's Nick?
In his office. Don't disturb him.
Ah, the cup.
What are you doing?
Well, I was just thinking he'll want photos. I know he's got plenty on his phone, but...
David.
Proper for photos, you know, that you can put on the wall.
So let me see. You're going to meet him, hand over them pictures, and the rest of this week's housekeeping money just to tide him over, poor lamb. Then what? He'll cry on your shoulder, promise you the world, and before you know it, you're back here cooking his tea and we're back to where we started.
No.
Completely forgetting that he tried to kill his own brother. Gail, look, for once in your life, take a piece of advice from me. This is a slippery slope. Just forget it.
Kylie, I'm on your side.
Are you sure about that?
Kylie.
Look, I am not arguing with you. I'm going for a walk. If Lily wakes up, just text me.
The warm-up. Couldn't this have waited? I've still got lunchtime customers.
Right, you told him to get a grip, be brave. What did you mean? Nick, I need to know because David's gone.
Result.
For you, maybe.
For all of us. I just took the guilt away.
But he said he was having one last pint. It's weirding me out. And when I asked him where he were going, all he'd say was that he was travelling light. Is it just mind games or is he going to do something daft?
David, no.
When he found out about me and you, he stood on the edge of a cliff and he nearly jumped.
What?
Right. Did you see it? No, he just wanted you to think he'd done it.
Well, I offered him money to tide him over. He wouldn't take that. But the way he said goodbye...
What? Ma'am, tell me.
Well, it was just like he's not going to clap eyes on me again.
That's an Oscar-winning performance.
You wanted him to jump in the canal.
Oh, I just said that, not to his face.
I did. I ripped into him, told him it was a waste of space, no use to anyone.
Is he going to top himself? No, he's not going to top himself because he hasn't got the guts.
Well, what then?
Handing himself in to the police.
What makes you think that?
We had words yesterday. After you let him come round, he was giving his usual spiel about wanting to atone. So I said, well, a brave thing would be to hand yourself in, but you haven't got the guts.
Nick!
Well, I didn't think he would. I was just making the point that he's all tall.
Yeah, well, it looks like now he's all action.
Thanks to you. We should go after him.
He's just saying it to wind us up.
How do you know?
Because Nick's right. He's a coward. It'll just be another trick to try and make us feel sorry for him.
Well, I'm not willing to take the risk.
Don't you see? This is exactly what he wants. Us running after him, getting all upset. You shouldn't give him the satisfaction.
And what if it's not? What if he is going to hand himself in?
Then good riddance.
You don't mean that, Kylie.
I do. Do you know what? I'm out of here.
What about Lily?
Take her with you. Get him to give her a kiss goodbye.
Oh. This is thanks to you. Goading him like that.
I wasn't goading him. I was just telling him like it is. You know, Kylie's probably right.
And what if she isn't? Everybody turning on him, even his own mother. If David goes to prison, I'll never forgive myself. I'll never forgive you either. Do you think we should go in?
No. If we go wading in and all, it'll just make him more determined, you know, David.
What if Nick can't handle it? I mean, what if he says the wrong thing or loses his temper? I don't know what he might do the way he is at the moment.
Gail, we'll just have to trust him. If anybody can convince him, Nick will.
You're an idiot and you shouldn't have stopped me.
Did it for Mum. Don't give a damn about you.
Nick, you did the right thing.
Did I?
Yes.
Couldn't have borne it if you'd have gone to prison.
I still need to pay for what I did.
You've lost your family. I think that's payment enough.
Yeah, so what, I'll just leave then?
Let's get you out of here and we'll talk about it.
Right. Enjoy your family reunion. Don't expect me to be part of it.
Nick! Nick!
It's supposed to be my afternoon off.
And stop feeling sorry for yourself and get on to him. Come on.
So, what now?
Well, I'll pack my bags and go, if you still want me to.
It was never what I wanted. What I want is my family back in one piece. And that's not going to happen if you leave.
Well, it might never happen. Just because we want it don't mean they do.
Doesn't mean we shouldn't try. I will not be forced to choose between my sons. I love you both. And the fault's not just yours. So, I'm happy for you to keep staying at Mum's. If she is.
Well, somebody's got to keep an eye on him.
Right then. I'll see you tomorrow.
fine. Hang on. Mum? Mum? Just let me see the kids, please.
Oh, you don't think I'm going to risk that again?
Well, a couple of hours ago, I didn't think I was going to see him again.
No, I'm sorry, David. Go back to your gran's and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
You're right. This is a fresh start, and it's not like before when I was on my own with Max. I've got a family to support me now, so...
Yeah.
At least I thought I had.
Kylie.
Look, Kylie, this isn't what it looks like. He wasn't coming in.
I knew it! I knew it was just a trick to win us all round.
Look, it wasn't like that.
Well, so much for saying you'd stand by me.
Look, just come in and we can talk.
You can forget it. Take your precious son back. Take the kids and all. You know what? I'm out of here.
Mummy, I thought you were still in bed.
I went out for a walk.
Are you okay? You don't look well.
Yeah, I'm fine, sweetheart. I think I just had a dodgy kebab last night. Thanks for covering.
I didn't do it for you. Where were you?
At a mate's. Where's Lily?
Asleep. But congratulations, remembering you've got a baby to look after.
Well, we can't all be as good a mum as you now, Gail, can we?
I am just trying to stop my son ruining his life. I will not be made to feel guilty for it.
And what about my feelings?
What feelings? All anybody ever gets from you is anger and self-pity. Do you know what? It's getting very boring.
I've been thinking maybe this training idea wouldn't be such a bad thing. I mean, it can't hurt, can it?
Only if you do it right. Look, I'll tell you what, why don't I pop by the bistro later and we'll sort some times out and that, yeah?
Oh, that'd be great, yeah.
Ah, that looks lovely. Reminds me, I better do mine.
Why? Got much to celebrate?
I don't think he's feeling very festive, don't worry, it's not you.
Isn't it? You've been busy? Where's Max?
In his room.
Shouldn't you be getting ready for work?
What do you think you're doing?
You first.
What?
Kylie! This place is a mess. You're a mess. And if you can't be bothered about yourself, you need to look after those children.
What do you think I like feeling this way? Do you think I'm having a good time?
Well, guess what? It's not all about you. We have to move on. Sake. For all our sakes.
Well, you might be able to do that, but not me. Just whatever's going on at home, you're here to work, so drop the attitude.
Oh, what, like you do, you mean?
Right, what is your problem?
You're looking at it. Are you stalking me or something? And what have you done with my kids?
Me mum's got them. Where's Nick?
He's at home.
Well, will you give him a message, please? And this concerns you and all.
Well, now's not a good time.
No, it never is. That's why I'm here. I am sick and tired of what's happening to this family. I've had enough.
Please tell me you're emigrating.
We are going to sit down tonight and sort it out once and for all.
Well, I'm working.
Yeah, well, this is far more important than work. 6 o'clock, at home, don't be late. And tell Nick I want him there and all.
I'll make anyone a cup of tea.
Oh, no, thank you, lovey.
Nick?
No.
Are you sure? I'll get Grant to taste it first.
Oh, David.
Flaming heck, Grant. I'm only having a joke. I'm just trying to lighten the mood.
It's taking Mum so long.
Have some patience.
Where's Kylie?
She won't come in.
This, as I knew it would be, is a total waste of my time.
Sit down. I don't talk to her.
I'll go.
Oh, please.
Thanks, Mum. You heard your gran. Make yourself comfortable. This gets sorted tonight.
So what sort of music do they... So what's the magic plan, Gail? What are you going to do to make everything right? Come on, we're waiting. Wow us.
I'm not suggesting I can make everything right.
That's because it's impossible.
I'm just trying to find the best way forward for this family.
In other words, forgive your precious son.
We have to try and get past who's to blame for what.
Oh, well, that's easier said than done.
Maybe. But this is about Lily and Max's welfare.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Do you think I like my situation? You think I want to be a single parent?
No, you don't have to be.
Oh, here we go.
Look, all right, maybe I can't be your husband anymore. But just let me be your dad again. Please.
Listen, I may have lost my chance to be father to Simon. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Even if he is my brother.
And you agree with them all, I suppose?
Carly, I just want what's best.
Fine. I'm done arguing.
Does that mean I can see him?
Yes,
Kylie, thank you.
but never on your own. And never with me in the house.
You're not serious.
Aren't I?
Mum, it's been emotional. Just because I spoke up for you doesn't mean anything's changed.
I've got all mine still to do. What have you got, Max? Just so as I don't get in the same thing.
One of them robot pet things.
Children being caught up in the middle of it and us deciding what's best for them. Are you still serious about David only seeing them under supervision? Have you thought about what that means in practical terms?
Gail, will you get off my case?
Is that Margaret?
Who's that?
It's Kylie about.
No, you're safe.
Just dropping off some presents. How is she?
Oh, she's had a feed. She's fine. You sweetheart.
Can I,
She's your daughter.
Oh, come on, Lily. Oh, how are you? You okay?
Well, she's a bit worried about Christmas. She's not the only one.
Listen, thanks for saying what you did last night.
Well, couldn't carry on the way we were. Oh, bless you.
Bless you.
Let's hope we can put it all behind us now, eh?
Hey, is that Max's costume?
I was hoping to have it finished by now, but I've got to pick him up from the school party in a minute.
Well, I don't mind having a go of it while you're out if you want.
Since when have you been a dab hand with a needle?
Well, I never said that.
Yeah, all right then. Mind that.
Okay.
And when I come back, I'm going to go and do a bit of Christmas shopping myself.
Well, who's going to look after Max and Lily?
You are.
Did you hear that?
Phil Greenberg, though.
David!
Maximilian! How are you? Give us a hug. You okay?
Feels like I haven't seen you in ages.
Well, you see me outside, don't you?
Not the same. Those my presents?
There might be.
Not till Christmas Day, they're not.
Ah.
Hey, I'll tell you what, why don't you play with your sheep costume instead?
Oh, you finished it then?
Yeah, you might need to finish it up a bit.
Done.
Yeah, just call me Giorgio Armani.
Can I put it on?
Yeah, of course you can. Go on.
Right. Well, I'm off out again.
Oh, Mum, you're not serious about leaving me with the kids, are you?
Can't let her lay down the law like that.
Yeah, I know, but you know what she's like.
Well, apart from anything else, you have rights over Lily.
All right, we'll just ring her first and ask.
She's behaving like a child, David. We have to lay the law down, and it starts here.
So, Max and Lily going out together to get the presents?
And that were a cheap stunt.
What was?
Saying you could open one of my presents trying to get him on side.
Oh, look, he kept on asking me, all right? So I said, yeah, OK, and I meant one of mine.
Oh, so you weren't even watching him?
I was on the phone.
Anything could have happened.
I'm sorry, all right?
Well, you know what? You can forget the nativity.
Hey, now, hang on. I've spent all afternoon doing that sheep costume.
Yeah, and I spent all morning looking for that present. I was well looking forward to watching him open that.
Is this about me leaving David with the kids?
Yeah, do you know, I should have known I can't trust you.
Enough is enough. If you two can't talk like adults...
Oh, there's nothing to say. Will you just get out?
Kylie!
Oh, just leave it. It's not even worth it. I'm off.
Thanks for offering to look after Lily this afternoon, Ma. I thought I was going to miss the nativity.
It's all right, my darling. Actually, I was going to buy a turkey this afternoon.
Oh, that's kind of you.
Well, I thought if you're cooking it, I should buy it.
Who says I'm cooking it?
Well, where else are we going to have our Christmas dinner, I assume?
Oh, do not assume, ma'am. It makes an ass of you and me.
Oh. Where'd you get that from? Sesame Street? Anyway, how is she at the moment?
How's David?
Oh, please.
Oh, it's going to be a long Christmas.
Oh, my...
He won't take it on.
Thanks for taking him to school, Audrey.
Yes, well, David would have been very pleased to do it.
I want him to come and see my show.
Well, he can't.
But I want him to.
Oh, come on, Kylie. There's no reason why Max should suffer.
I mean, who put you in charge of the guest list?
Ma'am.
No, I'm sorry. She wants him there and Max wants him there.
All right, ma'am.
So we just go back to playing Happy Families, is that it?
Well, it's a darn sight better than playing miserable ones, isn't it?
Fine. Do what you want then, I won't be there.
Come on, sweetheart. Come on. See you later.
See you later.
Careful.
I mean, she barely even looked at me when she came in the salon before.
Well, I don't know what to say to you, David. Hi. Nick told you Granny didn't mind you being here for the kids' sake, but don't expect any more. Hi, Nick. Thanks for this.
Did it for the kids' sake, not for his.
Yeah, he knows that.
Hiya. I know Gran Sport's here.
Don't they normally have mince pies?
Yeah, look, I think they're over there.
This mate of Gary seems to know what he's talking about.
Cal. He's ex-army.
Well, as long as he doesn't push you too hard, you know, get all Sergeant Major on you.
Gary said his work with squaddies was far worse injuries than mine. Should be a walk in the park.
Oh, well, if that's how you're doing, it'll be a doddle, won't it? Audrey not coming?
No, she's looking after Lily for Kylie. She's gone Christmas shopping.
All right. Going for Mum of the Year award, is she?
Talking of which, I couldn't believe the cheek of me, ma'am. Offering to buy a turkey so I could cook it.
Do you not fancy doing Christmas dinner this year?
No, I am not. It's a flaming nightmare. Nobody lifts a finger to help.
Well, I'll tell you what, why don't we have it at the bistro? I mean, it'd be shut anyway, and then we could all pitch in.
Oh, that'd be fab. Yeah.
Mum, you don't have to stand here talking to us, you know.
Well, I just thought it'd be nice for Simon and Max's sake if we could all sit together.
Hey, afternoon.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Nick. How you feeling?
Yeah, getting better all the time, thanks.
Carla not with you?
No, she couldn't make it. She got to pick Deirdre up from the airport.
Oh, bet she couldn't believe her luck, could she, getting out of this?
No, she practically left tire marks on the cobble. She couldn't get away quick enough.
Hi, sorry I'm late.
Oh, hi. No, you're all right. It's been a bit of a delay. Pre-show jitters from some of the kids.
That's what we reckon. Just saw a teacher with a mop and bucket.
Oh, no, you were coming?
Yeah, Carla invited me. Sure.
No, don't think it's her kind of thing, do you?
She sucked you into being a stand-in.
Simon be made up, though. I think he's in love.
Look, I'm going to stand with David because he's on his Todd, so I'll see you later. You all right?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, you. Surprised to see you in here.
Well, I nearly wasn't. Kylie barred me.
Barred you?
Yeah. And she threw a strop, so she decided not to come herself. And I didn't want Max having neither of us here, so...
Well, she was just in the pub. Bladdered. Surprised she's not here, actually. Said she was on her way.
Kidding me?
Yeah, she set up before me. That's what I mean. I'm surprised she's not here.
Oh, God.
Excuse me.
Would you please, my husband? Don't shush me, it's my kid up there.
It's all our children up there.
Well, shut up then.
Please don't cause any trouble.
Oh, or me cause any trouble. That's quite funny coming from you, actually. Well, shut up, I'm here to see Max.
David, get her out of here. She's drunk.
Yeah, I'd like to see him try.
It may be the greatest story ever told, but I don't think the tea towels and the piano's adding much to it, is it?
Why don't we just watch it?
Max, no. My Max slept in a drawer for the first 3 months.
Can you just be quiet for another 20 minutes, please?
Ain't even your kid. I don't even know why you're here.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to leave.
Oh, what are you gonna make me?
Kylie, come on.
Don't worry, this happens every year.
Fine. Come on, Max. Your cow of a teacher says you've got to go.
Kylie, what do you think you're doing?
We haven't finished yet.
I'm taking my son home. Max, come on.
Kylie, don't do this to him.
But I don't want to go.
Max, please.
Kylie, wait.
Okay. I tell you what to do, not him.
Kylie, you're terrifying the kid.
Yeah, but he's my kid, not yours or hers.
Kylie, please, you're upsetting him.
Right, let's just calm down. Go back inside.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, probably, but you know me.
Do you know what? Forget this. I'm not missing my son's play because you want attention.
I'll let you see him, I didn't have to.
Yeah, I know you did, but...
But what I think don't matter. Because you just think you can do what you want, because what you lot want is more important. Now, come on.
No, I don't want to go.
Look at him.
I don't want you. I want to go with David.
He's just confused.
I trusted you.
Kylie.
David, you'll just make it worse. Right now, he needs you in there. Come on.
Oh! How was it? Where's Max?
Gone for a pizza with his mate.
What are you doing out here?
Well, Kylie came back, didn't she? And I offered to stay till her headache had gone, but she didn't.
Headache? Hangover, more like.
Oh, are you saying she's drunk?
Yeah, and she's got Lily.
Brian, I can't believe she did that to poor little Max.
Is everything all right?
Does it look all right?
A domestic dispute, is it?
You know, if we're not careful, someone's going to ring the police, and if she's been drinking.
Sounds like a madhouse. You know, I wouldn't be at all surprised if there isn't a history of this sort of thing in her family.
Maybe you should go in as a backup.
I don't think so.
Kylie, give it to me. Give it to me, please. Come on. Oh, it's all right. Shh.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. First Max, now Lily.
They are my kids. And this is my house, so you can go to hell, the lot of you!
10 flats, every...
No one's bullying you, Kylie. We're just trying to make sure you're both okay, that's all.
Well, I don't want you here, either of you. You just get out and leave me alone.
No.
Mum.
No, David. We're going nowhere.
It hasn't been too much for you.
Yes.
Because you lied and you betrayed me. There, that enough for you?
I was trying to do what's best for your son.
No, for your son, because this is all about you lot.
Right! That's enough. You are nothing but a stupid, selfish little girl. And I'll tell you something for nothing. You do not deserve those 2 lovely children.
Oh, that's it, girl, yeah. You keep going.
Mum.
No. Come on. Unfit mother, that's me. What else?
Right, Mum, why don't you and Gran take the kids to hers?
You are not taking my kids anywhere.
Now, just be with me, Kylie.
I think we should stay.
No, Mum, please, just go.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. That's what she could do with. A few Hail Marys.
Kylie!
Something's got to be worth a shot. We can't stand this for much longer. The most pathetic, insensitive, self-pitying display I have ever witnessed in my entire life.
She's up.
Made her sister look like Kate Middleton. I mean, Max was completely and utterly humiliated in front of all his friends and all their parents. I mean, she should be banned from that school. They should report her to social services.
Don't you dare.
I mean, it was an absolute disgrace. My association goes back with that school nearly 30 years. I was on the PTA.
When?
Well, almost. I've helped out at school fairs, gone on school trips, done jumble sales, I've donated your old school uniforms, I've even chipped in for teachers' presents.
Mum, what are you saying? That you're perfect? Is that it? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not perfect. I'm far from it. I've got me faults and plenty of them, but her... She's not fit for purpose.
Morning.
Morning. Morning, is that all you've got to say?
Kylie, wait. Look, we've taken the kids to his grand's. How are you?
She's a disgrace. That's what she is. She's a disgrace. And I thought you were bad.
He's going into work.
Hallelujah. And what about an apology? Is she going to say sorry?
I don't know. Are you going to say sorry?
I heard her. I'm sorry.
Good. And I expect you to say the same to Max. And that's just the start. You've got a long way to go before you make this right, young lady.
I said sorry to shut you up. It obviously didn't work.
I mean, how much would it cost?
She's still there.
Did you speak to her?
No, I saw Leanne outside. Said she's making an effort.
Well, good. But let's not pretend she's Joan of Arc, eh, just because she's gone into work. You have to write a letter of apology to that school.
Saying what?
My wife is a lunatic. What do you think? Saying sorry over and over again. Sorry for embarrassment caused. Sorry for putting the kids through it. Goodness knows what the parents will think of us. They'll avoid us like the plague next term. We'll be that family.
We've always been that family. Did you speak to Gran?
Max is still very quiet. All this mummy's not herself, mummy's very quiet. The lad's not daft.
What do you want me to say? Eh? Mummy's a nightmare. There's no telling what Mummy's gonna do next. I mean, that's not very reassuring, is it?
Yeah, love.
How's she been?
Borderline. She shouldn't be here, it's as simple as that.
Come to check up on me, have you?
We've come to check you're okay.
Not together anyway. I don't even know why you're bothering.
Oh, yeah, and she's had a drink.
At work?
Not like you've never done it.
Maybe, me and you could go for a drink together when I've finished. We get off in half an hour.
Got to pick up my son.
Can't his mother do it?
She's dead.
Oh, my lucky day.
Kylie.
What? Oh, hey up. I think you might be on for a scrap here. I won't worry, though. You'll probably take him in your sleep.
Who? Her husband.
We're separated.
Should hope so.
Don't worry, it's not your fault, Kylie. Do you want to come with me?
No, thanks.
Please?
Just ignore him.
Well, that's a bit difficult.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Do you mind? I'm at work.
She's trying to make a point, honest. She's forgotten what it is.
Actually, I would watch yourself. The last time you got jealous, they had to cut Nick free.
Okay, Kylie.
Oh, it's all about to kick off over there.
Cut Nick free. My steak's a bit tough, isn't it?
True. He couldn't resist me, and he didn't resist me. So do you know what David did?
Okay, you need to stop this.
When they were in the van
That's
together,
enough.
he grabbed the steering wheel.
She's drunk.
That's right. It's all David's fault.
All right, Kylie, out.
Get off. You see? That's the problem with this family. You're all frightened of the truth.
You heard me, Kylie. I said out now.
You see? You're just all scared of the truth.
Excuse me, Chief.
Gail, what's she talking about? I told you she's drunk.
Is she ever sober?
I don't understand. I'm not sure I want to.
Right. I slept with her husband. He found out and he made their lives a misery.
I'm warning you.
She needs professional help. Is she saying that David caused the crash?
Ah, she's like lightning, this one.
Hey, don't talk about my girlfriend like that.
Except Nick kept quiet about it too.
All right, that's enough.
I mean, imagine that. Most blokes would give the back teeth to get shut of her.
Right, out! Get off now! Get
Leanne.
There's obviously something in it.
Just the mad ravings of a drunk.
Nick? Nonsense. Of course it is.
I wouldn't put it past him, that's for sure.
What I propose.
Why would she say it if it wasn't true?
You know Kylie.
Gail, I'm your friend. I don't want to gloat. I want to help.
Yes, well, this isn't helping.
David found out and he got his revenge. Is that it?
Look, they were arguing when they crashed. That's all there is to it, but Kylie got it into her head that makes David some kind of... Well, I don't know what, but he's not. It was just two brothers fighting.
Whilst one of them was driving.
The police know all about it. There's no conspiracy. It was an accident.
So,
Are you wanting yours or not?
So Kylie's made it up. She put 2 and 2 together and made 9.
Sally.
Please, will you just wait a minute?
Hiya.
I didn't have you down tonight.
Has there been a ruckus? I've just seen Debbie tell me what Kylie said.
Well, you shouldn't have.
Where's Leanne?
She's not back.
She took Kylie away, like removing an unruly child.
So, shall we start from the beginning?
We need to find a way around this.
Well, we can't go on like this day after day. I mean, we're going to have to do something.
Like what?
Well, what's she going to be like Christmas Day?
What are you suggesting? We don't let her stay for dinner?
Oh, we can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, what we're going to tell Max? Sorry, Mummy's not eating with us because what?
He's scared of her as it is.
She's mixed up. Let's cut her some slack, eh? Excluding her's not going to help, is it? We could just stick some gaffer tape across her mouth, I suppose.
Ah, this looks cosy.
Kylie.
Why don't you get a chair?
No, thanks.
Oh, come on, sit down.
I don't feel like it.
Your behaviour earlier wasn't acceptable.
You should do what she says about you.
Sorry?
She's fed up of it. Putting up with all your tantrums, having to baby you. What was it you said, Leanne? She's going out of her mind.
No, that is not what I said.
Then what did you say?
Oh, do you know what? I've had enough. Get out. You're fired. If you're going to spread lies, go and do it somewhere else. OK, let's just take a moment, shall we?
His brain has gone to mush and you can't handle it. That's not a lie. And neither's what I said before. But you know what? If it makes you feel better to blame everything on me, then you go ahead. Happy Christmas, the lot of you.
Roll on Christmas Day.
What is it, Granny Audrey?
Yeah, what is it, Gail? It's a cross between a blanket and a dressing gown. Save you a fortune in eating bills.
Oh, well, yes. And I bet there's a pocket for me bus pass and one for me tea.
Hiya.
David!
Happy birthday, love. I've got you a present.
Not now, Mum. Max, have you seen the snowman outside the bistro?
It's not snowing.
Yeah, I know, but he's there. Gran, can you take him to have a look, please?
Yes. Come on, sweetheart, let's have a look.
So what exactly did Kylie say this morning?
I only know what Max told me, that she went into his room, early doors, brought him downstairs, opened his presents and said he would have a wonderful day with you.
What, and that's it? She didn't say where she were going?
I don't know what you're getting so wound up about. I mean, if Kylie's decided to stay away on Christmas Day, then thank heavens for that.
It's a toast. We don't need all speeches and that.
I think I'm entitled to say a few words. Well, but a few months ago, no one imagined we'd get to this. Me being able to entertain you here. And here we all are. And life's slowly inching its way back to normal. I feel the worst is behind us. So I'd like to propose a toast to our families. The Platts, the Prices.
And us and all the Tilsleys.
And me, the Roberts. Oh, remind me, Gail, where are you with your surname these days?
McIntyre.
Maybe a Grimshaw one day, eh?
Me?
Me.
You what?
OK, to us all.
To us all.
Is Mummy going to come?
I don't know, son. Yeah. It's all right, his tongue's left.
Leanne, can you get her a plate?
Yeah, all right. Relax. I'll do it in a minute.
Listen, can I just say, I'm sorry. You won't get any trouble off me today. Or any day. I mean, I'm starting again. Today.
Come on, Max, pull a cracker with your mum so she can have her hearts.
Only if she wins.
Hey, Nick, we'll see if you get the joke in this one.
Well, I got the last one.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, was that the good King Waxler's pizza one?
Yeah. I said I got it. Look, can you get Kylie a plate, please?
I'm fine, I'll sort it.
Don't worry, sit down, Leanne.
Audrey, pass me some barrels, please. Thank you.
Oh, great, just sit down, Leanne.
Are you sure it wasn't this one about the National Health Service?
I got it. Are you ready? Yeah. How does King Wenceslas like his pizza?
Stop it.
Listen. Deep and crisp and...
I need to talk to her.
No, don't even talk.
Stop back, hey, Nick.
Well, let me take that to her.
I don't think so.
Come on, Nick.
Come on, sit down, Nick. Just give us some time, darling.
Yeah, but I wouldn't hit her.
You did? It's all right, Nick.
How'd you work that out?
It's not his fault.
Oh, don't start with the excuses.
It's not an excuse, it's a diagnosis.
It's not a licence to do what he likes.
Likes? Come on.
I need to talk to her, please.
Sorry, mate, it's not happening.
I'll call the police.
Oh, and how would that help?
It's women like you that make these things worse. Sympathising.
Mothers of brain-damaged sons, you know.
Oh, please, Mum, stop it!
Nick, come on. It's not your fault, darling. Just remember that, please.
Let's just take the kids home, yeah? David! Let me see. It's fine.
If I find out Gloria's called...
Oh, stop being paranoid, Gail. Why would they park over there?
Go and get some coffee down, you will, yeah?
Have you seen him? Hands all over me. It's all right with you, Tracy. Is it
All
open
right.
relationship?
You want to
see what happens to a woman who touches
Just leave it, Trace, all right?
It's you with the open relationship, love. Or does it not count if the brothers? Right. Right, that's enough! That's enough! Well, no, slag it off me!
I'm arresting you on suspicion of assault. You do not have to say anything.
You think that was an assault?
You might have lied in court.
Tina!
You can do something with using evidence. Do you understand?
I'm keeping her in.
How long?
Overnight.
Can we ask for longer? Oh, come on, David. We all know Kylie's incapable of behaving. I mean, how long did she last? 3 minutes?
I wound her up.
She's permanently wound up. Do you want to know what I think?
No.
I think she saw everyone feeling sorry for Nick and Leanne, decided she wanted the spotlight back on herself.
No, I upset her. Talking about last year, and it might have seemed as though I were raking it all up again, but I wasn't. I was just... I mean, we were getting on, but... I just wish it were different.
Well, we all wish that. Come on, let's get these candles blown out, eh? I'll go call Max.
No, I'm not in the mood. Merry Christmas.
I think somebody needs changing.
I'm bored.
You can't be bored. You only got that yesterday. Play with one of your other presents.
Don't want to.
Maybe that's your mummy. Maybe she'll play with you.
Is Kylie here?
No.
She's been up to the police station, but they've already released her.
Well, she's not been here.
Can we go to the park?
Phone her.
Yeah, what do you think I'm doing?
Okay, no need to snap at me.
Can we go to the park?
No, Max, we can't.
Phone's off. Do you want me to take her?
No, if you want to help, take Max out somewhere.
Right, OK. Come on, mate. Let's go see if we can find your mum.
Tell her to get a grip, eh? Whatever she's done, whatever you've done, you're still parents and these kids come first.
Yeah, I know.
I'm telling you, I will not pick up the pieces again. Where the hell have you been?
Walking. Thinking.
You've been worried sick. David's out looking for you, with your son.
No.
Well?
Well, what?
Have you phoned him? Are you still drunk?
I've never been more sober in my life.
Don't you think he deserves to know where you are? That you're okay? And your son needs to know. And what about your little daughter, eh? Your 4-month-old baby girl.
Hang on. Let's have a count first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 to my 8. You win again. I'm just not cut out for this.
You're better than Mum.
Yeah, well, she's not had much practice.
Want another game?
Maybe in a bit, mate.
I hope not. My eardrums are going to have more perforations with this tea bag.
What do you think she is?
Kylie? No idea.
Kylie?
Sorry to disappoint you.
Don't be daft. Just making a brew.
Thanks.
You want to play Hungry Hippos, Uncle Nick?
No, love, he's been working, he's tired.
Besides, don't think your Gran and David want me anywhere near.
That's not true.
No, of course it's not. It's just, well, it's noisy. Didn't think you'd
Oh,
want...
I could stand it. You don't want to upset the beast of Weatherfield, do you? Lock up your women and your children because no one's safe.
What's the matter?
Don't get me started. Not if you got plans for New Year.
Look, I know it's none of my business.
I'd hardly say that.
But Leanne's forgiven you.
OK, so that's meant to make me feel better, is it? No matter how many times she gets here, she'll just keep coming back for more.
it won't happen again.
Do you know that? Because I don't know that. I do know the way her family looked at me, though. They were disgusted and they were frightened for her. And do you know what? I can't blame them.
They don't know you. I do.
You did once. Not now. No one does. Least of all me.
Right, come on now, darling, we're closing up.
Has he gone to sleep?
Yeah. He was asleep before the first goat got on the bridge. Didn't even get a chance to do my troll voice.
Why, is it scary?
No, not really. I was aiming for Arnie, but sound more like Borat.
Who's Borat?
Never mind. Maybe I should just stick to doing my own voice. I mean, that can be pretty scary at times, can't it? My own brother and wife thrown in pieces because of me.
Nick will get better.
Yeah, well, what if he doesn't? And what's going to happen at Women Leanne?
They'll survive. They love each other. It'll get them a long way.
Not always. You all right? Don't worry, I'm just going.
Don't bother on my account. Excuse me.
What, you mean you don't mind if I stay?
Go, stay. Quite frankly, I don't give a toss what you do. It's your life.
What perfume are you wearing today, Gail?
I don't think I am, actually.
Oh, you smell really nice.
Well, I am using a new shower gel that's quite scenty. Alpine Meadow.
Oh, that'll be it then. I wondered why I thought I was in Switzerland.
Leanne's staying with you a few days, isn't she?
Yeah, that's right. I think it'll be good for both of them. Don't you?
Do you?
Yeah. I think we want them to get through this, don't we? And you've got to...
Straightforward case of domestic violence, is it?
Yeah, I know that. I just want Leanne to be safe.
Brought on by Nick's brain damage.
You do know this was Nick's idea, don't you? A few days apart.
I'm just worried that a blow like this just might tip him over the edge.
Gail, one more blow and there might not be a relationship. So, have you got a standalone shower or one in the bath?
In the bath.
Oh.
You okay?
Yeah, all good.
So-so?
I don't think Gail's too happy about you moving out.
I never said that.
Oh, Gail, I'm only moving in with Mum so Nick can have some space. The space he needs, we both need. It's nothing massive, it's nothing major. We're just trying to be grown-ups, OK? Look, it's a positive thing.
If you say so.
Yeah, I do, and Nick's going to be fine.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Hiya.
Oh, hi, love. What can I do for you?
Table for tomorrow night. I hope I'm not too late.
Look, if we can be positive about this, you can too.
Let's see what we can do.
Because everything's so positive, I've decided to turn over a new leaf. New year, new me. I'm going to reduce my hours.
Really?
I think that's a really good idea.
Well, yeah.
So, I'm going to need you two to support Leanne a bit more, you know, if I take a back seat.
Your wishes I'll command.
As long as you know what you're doing.
Right, show 'em what's the table for tomorrow night. How many is it for?
3.